Hello? Hello? Hoi!
Alright.
Hello! Hoi!
3, 2, 1,
What? What? Wait, what? Oh, hey! Woo! Whoa! I figured it out! Now, before any of you guys say anything, you could be like, oh my god, Bri, whoa, is that the exact same setup that you had for your karaoke stream like a few hours ago? Whoa, you didn't even change it? Yes. Fuck you. Yes. Anyways, hi, how's it going? Welcome to stream. I have a PowerPoint presentation. I have a PowerPoint presentation to go over. If you were at the last Cherry stream 2 weeks ago, it will look very familiar to you. But I did change something, so pay attention. Boink. Oh, that's really large. That's okay. Before we get into anything, hi, how's it going? Some ground rules. If you're here for drama, fuck off. If you're here for tea or you're here for anything, go away. I'm just taking credit for my funny bits. That's it. Also, if you bring it up to anyone else, I will be really mean to you. And then, but if you need context for anyone that doesn't know, I was a corporate VTuber. I was Cherry Lupina in V-Reverie. I had an NDA for a while. The NDA is now gone. So I could talk about it. I'm not doing anything, Cherry. I don't own Cherry. I don't own Cherry's IP. I can just point out the fact that I made funny videos that I was really proud of. So that's it. That's really it. That was it. Here's some links if you want to go find them. There you go. Have fun. And then we have a new PowerPoint slide. It's a TLDR rules. No one call me Cherry. My name's Bri. I've noticed that. I've noticed the sharp numbers increasing of people just referring to me as Cherry. That's not my name. I didn't mean to sing the song there. That's not it. My name's Bri. Don't call me something else. Anyways, don't switch to cherry phrases at the end of my stream or say stuff like have a cherry good day or get foxed. In this stream specifically, that's fine because it's like a haha remember when, but don't like that's not me. That's not my brand. That's not like anything. So don't. Where did my Dr. Pepper? Oh, I found it. Yeah. Don't do that. I'm Bri. Then don't call actors the names of their characters' roles. Yeah, essentially, yeah. It's like I just want to move on. I just want to take credit for my funny bits because I don't want them to win. That's it. Anyways, isn't this established VTuber rules? It's the problem is that it's a little different and it's kind of weird because it's the fact that I'm bringing it up myself, and so some people feel that because I'm bringing it up that means that all rules are gone, and that is understandable. I completely understand because it is entirely like just based on your personal perception of what I would be okay with, and here I am clarifying what I am and am not okay with so that everyone knows. And now if it happens, I can get pissy at you. If it happened before, I was allowed to get pissy at it because you couldn't know any better. Now you can. I'm gonna get pissy. Anyways, last thing is, oh yeah, wait, no, and also don't directly compare me to Cherry. It will just hurt my feelings. You can do it. You can do it elsewhere. You could do it in places where I'm not in. I just don't want to see it because it will make me really sad. Yes, and then, I swear to God, if you bring up, hint at, mention, harass, or even breathe near other people who may be related to the subject, hoping that they will also do a stream like this one, I will find you, and I will be very mean to you, and I will make you cry, and it won't be in a hot way. I'm doing this because I think I'm funny. This is a BriAtCoor thing of me going, hey guys, remember what that one time that I was really funny? I did these funny bits? That's it. I just want to take credit. That's it. Other people don't care. That's fine. They want to move on. Yeah, this is entirely for bit purposes. That's it. Are we allowed to ask technical questions related to Cherry? I have no idea what technical questions you would ask related to Cherry that wouldn't be the exact same questions related to Bri. Like, I don't know like what would get brought up because like rigging related, because I do rigging. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so, don't reference Cherry like we are in some kind of inside joke because, it's again, I had a very different experience with Cherry than you guys had so, it's less of a funny haha joke, and more of a, yo, remember that shit year that you had? So it's not as fun for me, so don't randomly call me that. Why does Cherry have floppy ears? Foxes don't have floppy ears. They're triangles. I didn't make the design. I don't know why you're asking me because I asked them so many times as well, and we had many arguments about this. I didn't do that. I don't know what you want from me. Trust me. Anyways, so I already did a stream like this about 2 weeks ago, and I was supposed to only do one stream of this, and I just wanted to do just one and call it done. I yapped for too long, accidentally, and went way too long. I thought it was gonna be like a 2-hour stream, and that's it, and, it wasn't. So we had a part 2, and then I had to cancel the last part 2. I can't remember why, but I had to cancel it. That was a week ago. It feels like 3 months ago. Anyways, I think I don't know what I was doing. I was not doing great either way. So we're here now. And the main thing that I wanted to do is go through the stuff that, like, fans compiled of shit that happened over that year. Because I went through a lot of stuff that I cared about. Just like her debut. I talked a lot about just the ability to say her name. Stuff like that. But I have stuff that I want to go through that's like of what happened in that, like, with the community, because that was also really important for me. What's this background music? It's my just chatting background music. What do you mean? I have a decent sized list if you're looking for things. Oh, is the decent sized list perhaps this one? Is it perhaps in a nicely organized thing? So, no, also for context, this background music, so, the person that made my intro music, here. Let me mute this, hold on. Where is it? It's, media source, intro, starting, there we go. Yeah, the person that made this music, randomly messaged me and went, hey, I watched one stream of yours. I watched literally one singular stream of yours, and I got inspired to make something that reminded me of you. So, here you go. And then made this stupid fuck-ass, song. And it's my favorite thing on the planet. I think it's so good. It's so good. And the fact that they got my vibe so quickly. In one stream, they're like, yeah, put some stupid-ass dog sounds in there. Fuck it, why not? Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark. Yeah, it's really... I think it's amazing. Anyway, I will turn it off. I just wanted to have some BGM on while I was showing my PowerPoint, but I will now go put on proper BGM. Oh, my YouTube page is all fucked up now. God damn it. Nintendo, their Nintendo chill music when you're having a stressful day. Okay. That is so loud. Anyways, yeah, it's a bit Toby Fox Undertale-ish. Yeah, for sure. But I think that's also very pre-core. No, so I've been trying to lock in. For work, and I've noticed I have a hack. Before we get into it, I have a hack to help me concentrate. And so hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull a song up that I listened to. 1 second. To help me concentrate. There. And then hold on. 1 second. And then no, wait, hold on, that's not the right song. Hold on, wait, I'll get it. This is what I listen to when I focus. This is what goes through my brain for about 18 hours straight. If you're wondering, it's I see. Let me pull this up. It's Whole Dwelling Let me pull up the thingy. It's Whole Dwelling by Kiko. And then Crying for Rain by Minami. And then it's Happy Halloween from Junkie. And then it's Internet Yamato. And then it's Lag Train. And then I put them all at the same time because they all have like such, like, first they're in a language that I don't understand, so that's easy, so I can't sing along to it very well. And then they have a lot of variation in their songs, especially like something like this one where it's just all over the place with like styles. And so that means that I constantly get stimulated by that. And then anytime that there's a slight pause, don't worry, because there's another song blasting at the exact same time. And if you have everything going on at once, you can like taste your thoughts, and then you focus so well. It's so good. This makes so much sense. It shouldn't, but I'm glad. Yeah. No, it was a cool hack. When I was younger in college, I would listen to just Crying for Rain in order to focus. And so I think I listened to this song probably, like, when I was studying for Calc 2, I think I listened to this song about 4 days straight, including when I was sleeping. Like from midnight to midnight the next day, and then for 4 days straight. I did that, but it became not enough for me. So now it's like I've become adjusted to this amount of noise, and so I need 4 other songs playing at once. Crying for Rain cover when? I so badly want to. It is one of my favorite songs. I don't like EN covers of it. I don't like any variation of the lyrics for it because it feels, I think it's just because I've listened to the song for so long that hearing it in English feels weird to me. So I want to do a cover, but it would be in Japanese. But holy fuck, is that hard? So I don't know if that's happening. I don't know if that's happening. So, do covers of the ones you haven't, then make a video that's all of them at once. Ooh, there you go. Your transliteration sounded out. Well, it's more just, there's some parts where she speaks really quickly, and I have a habit of, I am not good at saying words, and I flub words a lot, even in English. And then if you throw in a different language in there, I notice that I will say something wrong, and I will know that I'm saying it wrong, but I will be stuck with the wrong pronunciation forever, and so I'm just fucked. But yeah, anyways, what was I doing? You would speak faster? I would. It's just, No, I literally have in my notes. I was trying it. I have in my notes. Hold on. It's in my monthly planner. I don't know how to show you, but I have it all written out. Like in pronunciation, like how I would personally perceive each syllable. Including like there's like some French words in there because it just makes sense to me. And it's like for one or like for one chorus it's like the whole page, and it's a lot, and I'm not good at learning other languages. I'm not good at it. Yeah. Also, the first time I was surprised that I took Calc 2, I was gonna be a computer engineer. Like, that was what I was in college for. And then I became an anime girl. But I like math. I was always the math kid. I wasn't always the English kid because it pissed me off to write essays because it felt that they were too open-ended. But I was always the math one. Also, let me pull up Stream Elements 1 second. I want to say, thank you, John. Thank you so much for becoming a BriAtCookiebox member. Did you know that every time I oh, Jesus, hold on. Did you know that every time I get a new member, you get entirely new membership benefits? It means that all previous membership benefits, they go away. But who cares about that? Because you get a shiny new membership benefit. And the membership benefit that you get that you cannot benefit from, because you are a member, is the next time that you pick up a lily, it will be pretty. You're welcome. And thank you for the gifted! Jorts! Wait, that was earlier today. Oh, it's fine. Jorts, thank you so much for becoming a member. Did you know that every time I get a new member, you get entirely new membership benefits, and the membership benefits that you get means all previous you getting membership benefits, they go away. But who cares about that? Because you get a shiny new membership benefit. And the membership benefit that you get that you cannot benefit from because you are a member is when you pick up a rose, it will be ugly. Yumegi, thank you so much for the stupid chat. Yeah, you can call me princess. More people should. I am a princess, and I deserve treatment as such. Waiting for, thank you for the gifted. Delta, thank you for the gifted. Admiral, thank you so much for the stupid chat. Melky, thank you for the 22 months. Thank you. And Zoro, thank you so much for the 9 months. And my tier 2 plus 1 member. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I like that you just got done saying that you're bad at words quickly, that you spoke super quick with good pronunciation. Yeah, but then I flubbed it. I flubbed it. You look like a fucking what? I look bony? Thanks. I guess. Anyways, PowerPoint. So, this was made a very long time ago, for, I think it was New Year's? I can't remember. How do I view you? Oh, the Cherry Lupina International Trophies, the clit. View slideshow. Oh, fuck. View slideshow. Yeah, it was for New Year's and it ended up being like near my graduation. Like it ended up being early or something. Anyways, yeah, but it was a cherry recap. And we had a recap for New Year's a little bit ago. But it has a very nice summary of a whole bunch of stuff, the whole timeline, everything. So I figured that it would just be easier to go through than me having to try and remember everything myself, because I don't remember where my Dr. Pepper is from 30 minutes ago. So also, it's cool as shit. Look at this. Look at this. Continue. Oh my god, I have to get over the like genuine fear that I get in my body when I see her emotes, because for the last 2 years, it's been, the minute I see it, I need to delete the message. I need to go fucking, like, at my mods. I need to go delete things. I gotta go, like, I gotta go log in to go figure out what is happening. Holy shit. Yeah, I need to get over the hypervigilance when it comes to seeing cherry-related stuff. I haven't used those too much the last couple weeks. Oh, no, you're fine. I think it's mainly, like, on stream, because I get in, like, I am now at work, you can't mention Cherry. That is, like, going through my brain. But yeah. Anyways. It's so cute. Oh my god, I forgot about that art. Oh my god! Oh my god! Find Small Cherry. Welcome to Where's Small Cherry? Rules. Find and click on Small Cherry in the environment to progress to the next level. Cherry's room. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, where is she? Oh, there she is. Backyard. Easy shit. Easy shit. Tree. Easy shit. Firelink Shrine. Easy shit. Hardest level. Stupid. Cherry Lupina membership benefits. So when I was Cherry, I started the membership benefit thing. And I continued it as Bri because I thought that it was funny, so I continued it. So click on the button below to get your exclusive benefit for becoming a Cherry Lupina Gen 2 Odyssey member. The link will unfull screen, just open another tab. Oh, is the website still working? Holy shit, is the website still working? You get cooler and taller and more attractive, and you get more pictures of women in your DMs, or just more women in your DMs in general. And if you don't want women in your DMs, then you get more pictures of whales, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, you live a good life right now. The next anime girl figurine that you buy that's really cheap will actually be really high quality. However, she will have 4 fingers instead of 5 fingers. Like, everything else would be perfect, but not that. I love the comparison between early days when I thought of this bit and 3 years later where I'm like, you'll pick up a flower, it'll look like shit. You'll pick up a flower, it'll look pretty this time. I don't know, you'll have one more hair piece. Like, they're just like, cause I don't have any more. I don't have any more ideas, man. If you click, wait, do you know what you get by being a Cherry Lupina Vivreverie Gen 2 Odyssey member? Your eyesight gets 3% better. You get the ability to realize the price of all items instantly when you see it. So if you decide to sell them, then you can see their value immediately, so you know exactly how much each thing is worth.
My God, the art.
Which sounds really cool, but you can only do it for things worth $1. These bits went so long. They weren't all bangers back then either. Fuck you, they were all bangers. Fuck you, they were all bangers. You get 75% faster growing toenails. However, the toenails that you grow are incredibly valuable on the e-girl markets. And so as long as you have no standards, it is totally cool for you to sell it. So that's a pretty cool get-rich-quick scheme for you right there. I mean, that pays for itself. You get the ability to have apples. Which, I mean, that's pretty cool. The juxtaposition between this incredibly long, detailed explanation and like, I don't know, you get apples. You get access to shitty internet, apparently. That's it. You're welcome. What a good deal. You get the ability to, hold your pee for 5 minutes longer than normal. On an unrelated note, I really have to go pee right now. I love the membership benefits bit. That's one of the reasons I wanted to become a member in the first place. Really? Oh, that makes me so happy. I love my membership benefit bit so much. I think it's so silly. Thank you, Dr. Kick. Thank you for the 14 months. Thank you. Because you are my member, you are like so much cooler and so much hotter. So many women are in your DMs right now. It is like
I feel
amazing
like this is one of
how
the.
instantly
I think that's how it
like
started.
funnier you got.
Yeah.
Wasn't that how the bit started? Was that I was like, whoa, you've now like, whoa, oh my God, you're so much cooler. There's so many women in your DMs. It's just so like you're so hot and stuff. And then like it slowly gravitated towards, fuck it, you have apples now. It's really cool to see how my brain works. Like how I got from, oh yeah, you have cool women in your DMs, which was clearly me being inspired by the like like shitty ads that you see on the side of like pirating websites or whatever, where it's like, oh, there's a new woman in hot moms in your DMs kind of thing. And then fast forwarding like 4 months and it's just fucking stupid. You are going to find a loose hair bob that you have missed for 3 years. You're gonna find it underneath a cabinet. But it has to be one that you went like missing quite a while ago, but you're gonna find it again, which is pretty cool. The next straw that you get at McDonald's will have a hole in it, but the hole will be at the top, so you can still kind of make your way, like you just cut it off and still like drink from it, so you're kind of okay. But it will be kind of annoying of a bit, like it's kind of like annoying. You have to go get scissors to cut it. I just explained. Oh, gonna be thing, and it's gonna be like a whole hassle. Hassle. Sorry about that. You know, it's kind of a gotcha. You know, unfortunate. I did not know you were sharing it. I came here independently of that. While I did occasionally watch you when you were sharing, I was so fucking confused. That's fair. That's fair. No. And I think I complained about this at the time too. I don't mean like the top hole and the bottom hole, or they're like, oh, it has one hole. I meant like there is a puncture in the middle of the hole of the straw that is not an intended hole. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. I got what I meant when I said this. It's been 3 years, but I understood immediately what I meant. Fuck you guys. How did you decide on which ones to elaborate on and which ones to say like 2 words? I don't know. If I think it's funnier to not elaborate in any way, that I will not elaborate. But if the joke is very obvious, then I will elaborate too long because it makes it funnier for me. Bye, Doy. Have a good night. You get 3%, or sorry, your drinks that you get that have ice in them stay cooler for 3% longer. I do know that I go through phases when it comes to I need someone to graph that. Someone with like higher level of autism than I do to graph every single membership benefit and see the progression, like the eras, the arcs that I go through, because I know that I went through a percentage arc for a while where I just kept giving out like random percentages of this stays cold or this grows this much longer, blah 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 blah. And then I know I went through like a just shit that I can find on my desk and get inspired by era, and then I don't know, there's just different arcs that I went through. There's a higher level than Bri? No, which is why I don't think this would ever exist. No, Sam, do not do that. No, because that is too much. That's too much. How often do you look at your desk for inspiration these days? I can't anymore because I already used everything on my desk, and I haven't cleaned my desk in years, and so everything that I said during this era is still the same shit that I would be inspired by now, and so now I have to go through my day. Like, I have to play like a replay of shit that I did that day, and then I will find something that I did of note, and then I will go on like 4 tangents in my brain, and then I will like say that thing. So the rose thing, how did I think of the rose? Oh, I lied actually. The rose was inspired by something on my desk. There's a lot of flower inspired ones because my microphone has a fake garland of like fake flowers around it, so every time I look straight ahead I just see roses, so that's just on my brain because it's right there. It's like exactly where I look with my brain. But yeah, anyways, you get 3% cuter outfits from kids when Halloween time comes, so you could be like, aw, that's such a cute outfit, aw, that's adorable, and that's great, so, you know, good on you. I love the amount of these that just end with so, you know, that's cool, I guess, or you're welcome, That's cool. That's great. How's it going? Yeah. And thank you, Nick. Thank you for the 18 bonds. Thank you. There we go.
When we say Bri, the princess is implied.
Where did that come
Princess? We'll just call you Pri. Actual 16 celebrates 14 months of membership. Fun fact, I originally made this as a New Year's recap and sent this to Dino for review an hour before your graduation announcement, so repurposed it. Fun fact, this website got me my current job.
Oh, it's just delayed as hell. Oh, I see.
8852 celebrates 18 months of membership. Hi Cherie. XD hi Bri, hope you're doing well as always, you adorable, pretty, cute, funny person.
I am.
Red heart emoji. Also, you're wonderful and I love you.
I know. I am wonderful. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Thank you for the 18 months. Thank you for being my 2 plus 1 member. Thank you. And Hades. Thank you for my thank you for 26 months. That's who is this? That's my old corporate account. Cherry Lupina. Gucci, thank you for your Prime and for 18 months. Manifesting Chinese for you. Wait, oh my god, Gucci, I learned something. Wait, Gucci. I learned something. Ni how's it going, man? He's like, wouldn't they? No, I'm not proud of it because I saw it on TikTok. I didn't even think of it myself. That's why I'm laughing. This is not good. Did you know that Pat's Holy site also still works? Really? Oh, I think that'll be in the PowerPoint. So we could go find that when it comes up. Anyways. Back to this. Return. All right. Cherry Lupina Rewind. Oh, it's rewind time. Welcome to the Cherry Lupina recap. So much is... Wait. So much has happened this... It's so loud! Sorry. So much has happened this year, so why not look back on all the good times we've had... that will live forever in our hearts. Recap. Oh, god damn it. Cutting things is stupid. Okay. Motherfucker! There. I did it. So many good times, chat. So many good times. Alright, there we go. Click on the little month to progress through the timeline. April. Cherry Lupina debuts April 29th, marking the beginning of a wonderful journey for many gemlins. That's wild. They made the thumbnail for this, and I was very upset about that. Because I remember it didn't match the style of the other thumbnails that I made. And I was totally cool just making my own thumbnail, but they wanted it to be consistent. And then I remember I did my thumbnails for the week, and then he said, why don't you stop doing borders until you're more advanced at it? And I went, what the fuck does that mean? I've been doing this longer than you have. It's a core memory of mine. Anyways, May! Cherry starts playing her first games. Little does she know what Elden Ring has in store. Yeah, Battle Block, Don't Starve. Oh my god. Oh my god. May 16th, Cherry's memberships open along with the first set of merch. On May 20th, the first ever Batsu Saturday goes live. Oh my god, Batsu Saturday! Oh my god! Oh my god! Now there's squatter days. Also, on May 20th, Cherry met a boss which would appear in several streams. That I still think it's hilarious that the day that I decided to do I squat with punishments, I sit there and I just fight this guy. I think my progression in Elden Ring was I went against Tree Sentinel. I died 250 times to Tree Sentinel, refusing to leave. I found a jail. I fought the jail guy for like another 100 deaths, refusing to leave. I fucked off and I found the Tibia Mariner, fought him, found D. He was like, you should go over here. I went there and then I didn't leave that area because it teleports you to fucking this area. And then I just didn't leave there. Like, I had played none of the game. I had played Elden Ring for 2 months and I had quite literally maybe 2 hours of the actual story and non-optional bosses done.
Knee howdy Miss Bri, I have a request for you. Could you please tell my good friend Big Papa John that his days are numbered? He's committed some heinous crimes. It's a joke in our group that we're getting tons of tubers to say, big thanks.
Sorry, the knee howdy cut me off guard. Hold on. What was that again? Where did that even come up? Where was that? Where was the alert from? Anyway, hey Big Papa John, your days are numbered, bro. Your days are fucking numbered, man. Yikes. No, I just don't have... I have the event, like, literally listed. Like, it's just not popping up. The commitment to fighting things you shouldn't fight was one of the things that made me want to stick around. I love fighting things that I shouldn't fight. It has this paralyzing effect where some people go, whoa, Bri is really fucking good. She's really good at video games. That's insane. And she's really committed and dedicated. That's really cool. And then at the exact same time, you will see people go, holy shit, Bri is garbage at video games. She will fight the same boss 400 times in a row. Why is she dying 400 times to a boss when I only fought it for like 8 tries? Holy shit. And both of them are accurate at the exact same time. Because they're like, I'm good at games. It's just that I'm so chronically underleveled and not using the right gear and refusing to change my strategy that it looks like I'm just dog shit. But like, I think I'm good at games, but you do things with one hand behind your back deliberately. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, no, I do have my hands tied behind my back as I'm fighting these bosses. And so people that look at that and go, oh yeah, no, she is like literally like handicapping herself, like making it harder. Yeah, okay, she's good. But then the people that just look at me going, you died 1,200 times in a row. Yeah, I'm also bad at games. If I never fight at my full strength, I can never truly lose. Exactly! View slideshow. There we go. You are slightly above average at games, but are 10 times more dedicated to doing things the way you want than anyone else have ever been. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm above average at video games. I think I would be better at video games if I was less impulsive, because 99% of my faults in video games is me getting bored and just doing whatever I want. Like, I will literally sit there and go, I should wait here for, like, this action to happen because I know that if I attack now, I will take damage or I will die. And then I will go, that's so cool! I'm gonna go do this now because I can't bother to wait 10 frames. So, you know, if I literally remember I used to play Valorant a whole lot, and I would point out every time that I just got bored, and so I just ran in because I would be happier with getting just lucky and having them not around the corner than sitting there and wait for them to peek because I was so bored. Yeah, I can't get any high rounds in zombies because I have a good setup, but I think, what if I do this stupid thing? Exactly! Exactly! Yeah! I would be so much better at video games if I just, like, sat still for a genuine second. But that's gross. I was doing that in eugenics. I would, I literally, I was playing, because it's a roguelike, and I was playing the thing, and I had, like, 3 of my cats out of my 4 cats dead. I was at 1 HP. Every round was barely like a genuine challenge to survive. And then I would look at the like challenge mode route and I would go, what if I get lucky? What if it just works out? Teehee, and I'll click the button and then immediately die. And I did it like 20 times in a row. Anyways, it's more fun when I get lucky, because then I get to chant streamer luck and declare it to be so. I'm like that, what's that one meme of the guy mining for diamonds and he's stopping, like 1 hit away from the cavern of diamonds? I'm like that, but instead of a straight line, it's like a maze that he mined himself, and eventually he's getting to the diamonds, but he has to go through an entire fucking like subway tunnel of random like paths first. But that's me. Anyways, June. After more than 500 deaths and several hours on June 15th, Sherry emerges victorious. It was closer to 1,000. After beating her arch nemesis in Elden Ring, Cherry ascends to becoming biblically accurate Cherry. Oh god. Still a great model. Something like that probably won't ever happen again. Because I don't want to rig. But it was a good bit at the time. It was great. It was really cool. 99% of gamblers stop right before they win. Yeah, well, it's different. It's not that 99% of gamblers stop right before they win. It's like, if I don't stop, eventually I will win. Which is the same thing, but it's also slightly different because I just know that eventually it'll be funny and I will get lucky. Dang it, I love biblically accurate Cherry. Yeah, it's actually... You guys can blame my therapist for that one. You guys can blame my therapist because, I used to rig so much. Sorry, we're getting trauma dumping Bri. I used to rig so much because I desperately wanted people to need me, and it was how I could feel that I was useful to people. And also, I'm not saying this for like pity or anything like that. Like, this is just an objective fact. Like, I'm not trying to do this so it's like I want you guys to feel bad for me or anything like that. Anyways, but I wanted to feel useful because that was, and like, it was finally something that I could do, especially after like fucking ADHD riddled brain for years that like I was so bad at doing homework and stuff like that. I finally found something I was good at. I was like, fuck yeah. And then I went to therapy, and it's really cool because now I don't need to feel useful to other people in order to have value for myself, and I can find value in who I am as a person just on my own, and I don't need to depend on other people to give that to me, which is really cool and like mentally, you know, healthy. But that also means that I don't want to rig anymore. I've had my model for so long. Genuinely, like, I think maybe more than half a year. I'm nowhere close to finishing it. I just don't want to. I just really don't wanna.
You are awesome and don't need any.
Can you become less mentally healthy? Yeah, I've considered it. I really have. I forgot you won therapy? Yeah, and I'm upset about it because I'm way less productive now. And thank Thank you, Omni. Thank you for the 24 months. Ever freeway to your 2+1 member. Thank you. Oh, I don't want to code outside anymore outside of work because it's just so draining.
Made a
Yeah.
new friend at Otakuthan 2024.
Oh,
I had
Otakuthan.
just discovered you then, but he was already one of your regular viewers. During conversation I said I miss Cherie Lupina. He replies Bri was Cherie.
I can't believe. Wait. Were you like? Did you discover me at Otakuthon? Like, I need the timeline here. Did you like watch a panel of mine or something like that, and then just bring me up afterwards randomly? Because that's really fucking funny. Don't you have to set yourself an artificial deadline like announcing debut? Yeah, but then see, the thing is that I also learned work-life balance in that before I would be so anxiety-filled that if I didn't get something done, or if I just assumed that people would hate me so much that they would like straight up come and beat me up. And so I was so terrified, and so I would work like 30 to 40 hours straight just to get things done. And now I don't care that much. Like, oh, don't get me wrong. I want to finish things, that I do care about deadlines, that I do care about doing things. But it's also, like, it's fine. It's fine. You know? I don't want to do 30 hours, straight. I'm good. Why does this sound like snow halation? Like, how long till you pay someone to rig it for you? I can't do that. See, the problem is that I paid so much money for this model because it is the most self-indulgent. Fuck it, like, this is the type of model that I got is only a model that can be done if you are fucking loaded or if you rig yourself. Because I got so much stupid shit in that model. Oh my god. I got so much in that. And it's so unnecessary. None of it is required. It's so fucking stupid, but it's so self-indulgent. But I think if I went to someone and I got it rigged, it would probably cost upwards of $12,000. And I don't want to do that. I actually no, I can't do that. I can't. So, oh my god, you're a Corbo VTuber? Shut the fuck up, Duel. So, how much of that will you use past debut? Well, I've learned, because a lot of it is idle animations that'll happen no matter what. Or it is animations or toggles that will be used the entire time. So, I did my best to find toggles that I could do that would not cover the whole screen. And also that would be useful for a certain theme of a stream and not necessarily like a one-time emotion, because I've learned that I don't use those because I am stupid. Hi, Duel, why aren't you banned? I can't believe Duel's going into chest and he can't be banned. He can be banned from my chat. 12K or 1.2K? 12K. 12K. Similar to the million hair toggles I have right now? Yeah, sort of. But more idle, there's a lot of stuff in that model that I either haven't seen be done before, or I've seen maybe one person do. And I'm not trying to say this in like I'm furthering the rigging community, and I'm like a trendsetter. I'm not meaning it that way. I more mean that the reason people don't do that is because it's like, what's wrong with you? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? You know, like, toggles are for thumbnails? Yeah, actually, the only toggles that I got for that model that are expressions are specifically ones that I could use for thumbnails. Why not? Because it's a lot. It's so much. Okay, here. I will give you a small teaser. I'm not going to show you anything. Also, because it's not done. There is, to give you an idea, and keep in mind that this is one small feature of much bigger concept. She has a butterfly on her hip that will slowly float towards her other side of her hip, then pause there, and then slowly float to her shoulder, and then pause there, and then make a little loop. And then as the butterfly floats and flies to different places, it flutters in place around a little bit, and then also there's glitter following it in like a trail behind her. And then there's 4 butterflies. And I'm gonna be honest, that's one of the smallest stupid features that I added to this model. So extra? Yeah! Because I can! Because I can! Hi, Nova! Mind you, this was supposed to be a gaming model that was smaller so games would run smoother. Well, it is gonna be smaller because it's not gonna be 500 million outfits. I'm also like rigging it optimized, you know? I'm being smarter with my ideas. Because like this model, I have little twinkles in my back hair, like in my pigtails. You don't see them very much. But I have little, like, wait, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, you can see twinkles, like, in my ponytail. I have those in my main pigtails. I have a bunch of them. Each one of those sparkles is their own separate layer. And then when I got lazy and I was like, fuck it, I want a ponytail, I just copied and pasted the whole thing, which means that I have even more. And then I'm pretty sure I have little baby pigtails in here somewhere that I copied and pasted over. And then, I didn't use them because I didn't like the way that they looked. Like, they didn't look natural, so I just left them and I just hid them. And then I exported the model and went, fuck it, there you go. Because it's my model. I don't care. I don't care about keeping it, like, organized and pretty and, you know, being responsible with my fucking RAM usage, you know? So anyway, sorry, I'm spilling things. I'm being more responsible with my usage. Also, I'm using, like, more techniques that I actually understand, that I am not gonna just ruin it by adding way too many aspects in there that will make it lag. I've learned a lot more. You did the coder thing of throwing optimization out the window in favor of laziness. Exactly. Yeah, because it's mine. Also, I love you, Nova. Yeah. You can never have too much. Dual. There's some things that I think I did. But this model is my self-indulgent model. So I wanted it, so I got it. I gotta DM you later. Okay. That's horrifying. What do you mean? What do you mean? Nova's gonna yell at me. You just need a beefy computer. Do I have a beefy computer? I have such a good computer. Oh, bestie time. Okay, cool. Bestie time. Okay. I have like a, what is it? Like a 4080, and I have like 64 gigs of RAM, and I have like, I mean, it's like maybe like 6 or 7 months out of date now, but I swear to God, I have a good computer. It's just, I'm really bad at optimizing shit. 67. But you could have a 5090? No. If I have to replace parts of my PC, I'll cry. I'm sorry for saying 6'7". I'm sorry! Anyways, but yeah. My bit of me rigging a poll in live 2D so I could debut it is never gonna be a bit that will happen again, probably. Or if it does, it'll probably be like a year or 2 years from now. Just 'cause I don't want any more. I don't want any more. I'm good. I'm good. 'Cause it's like, it's just gonna sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but I don't mean to. But I'm good at rigging, so I've rigged so many models that it's just the same, and I don't want to anymore because it's the same motions over and over and over and over and over and over again, and it's gotten repetitive. I like when you rigged a line of ants to talk shit that one time. I what? I did? Your toxic relationship in live 2D has taken its toll. I can't believe burning the candle at both ends means that your candle eventually disappears. Sounds like editing. Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, next. On June 9th, to showcase her Legs of Steel Cherry Challenge's Ring Fit Adventure. Oh, look at little baby undiagnosed Potts! Look at her! Look at her! It was a lot of picture of ants. You were arguing with someone. Yeah, that makes actually a lot more sense if I was arguing with someone. Yeah, it's like a combination of it stopping a challenge and also things that are a challenge are such annoying fucking challenges, aka my model, that I don't want to do them because they're just so, I don't want to. Because they're so annoying to fix and it's so complicated and I don't want to deal with like if-then statements in a fucking anime VTuber model. I don't wanna. Anyways. Fable! Fable! I was in a meeting with someone a few days ago, and it was completely unrelated, but I accidentally brought up Fable and then talked about it for an hour straight. Like they were like, oh yeah, like this. I'll be like, you know what? That reminds me of the Fable 2 opening. And they're like, okay, I haven't played it. I was like, oh my god, you gotta play it. Oh my god. They're like, yeah, I've never heard of it. I was like, oh my god, let me explain it to you. And then I talked for an hour. And I was like, this is how it shaped my entire essence of a person. Oh yeah, June 20th, it was your birthday. I still love this stupid ass toggle that I had, my e-girl toggle. Is Fable really that good? Dude, you're barreling your way towards a ban. I don't want to ban you because I don't want to seem like I'm copying other people. I'm my own person. But if you shit talk Fable enough, I won't care about that anymore. On July 2nd, Cherry showcases her master chef skills at a cooking stream. What did I make in that? On July 5th, Cherry doesn't watch a long reference to Blue. You guys ever wonder why we're here? I've never played Fable, so why are you shit-talking it, you motherfucker? Thanks, Moz. Which Fable's the one to play if I haven't played any of them before? If you ask me, this may be a very controversial take, but I personally recommend starting at Fable 3. A lot of people hate Fable 3. I'm so sorry. You asked me this question. I'm so sorry. So a lot of people hate Fable 3. It's a lot shorter, and it removes some of the aspects that a lot of people really liked about Fable 1 and Fable 2, and so people were really disappointed. Also, Peter Molyneux promised way more about Fable 3 than was actually delivered, so it was very much like a No Man's Sky situation without the, the satisfying ending that came from No Man's Sky. So if you start Fable 3 and you don't know what Peter Molyneux promised about the game and you have no experience with the others or anything, going into Fable 3, it will give you the best perception of the combat system, it will give you the best perception of the morality system, and it'll give you like the true experience of the like core elements of Fable that you should really like. It has like it really like refines the humor that they liked in Fable 1 and Fable 2 and stuff like that. So, and it's just because you don't have expectations that it won't be worse than what your expectations are. Then if you liked Fable 3, either don't even bother finishing the game, but instead go to Fable 1 and start with Fable 1 Anniversary and then go to Fable Anniversary, which is the remake of Fable 1. Fable Anniversary, Fable 2, then Fable 3, or finish Fable 3 and then go to Fable 1 and Fable 2. People love Fable 2 the most because Fable 1 is very much like how Dark Souls works, where Dark Souls 1 was a cool concept. I know there was Demon Souls before, but whatever. Dark Souls 1 is like a cool concept, and then like Dark Souls 2, they actually like kind of figured their shit out. I hate Dark Souls 2, by the way, but they still kind of established it. Like it happens with every series, where like the first Dark Souls 1, or like the first series, like of a the first game of a series is like the concept, and so I really like Fable 1 more. Everyone loves Fable 2 because it's like they got the concept down and then they figured their shit out and just refined it a lot more and made it better.
I heard that Peter has now passed on the mantle of hyping up Fable to Bri. Hashtag true story.
Yeah, but I'm realistic in that I will hype it up saying I don't care if it's a piece of shit, I will still like it, you know? I'm realistic about it. Anyways, I personally like Fable 1 more. I don't know why I like it more. I think 100% or like 80% of it is just nostalgia. But I prefer the story more of Fable 1. It feels a lot more like a Fable. And the world feels like, yeah, it feels more relatable, or not relatable, sorry. It feels more whimsical, and the villages feel more like cute little hamlets, you know? Like, I could see the villages in Fable 1 as a village in a fucking Fable, like a fairy tale book, while Fable 2 feels more, later on in like, development of the world, and so it feels more realistic, and I don't like that as much. Like, even the colors are a lot bleaker, which isn't a bad thing, but it's I liked the whimsy of Fable 1. A lot of people like Fable 2 is a great game, but yeah, Fable 1 just, I think it just has the it has the feeling that I usually seek out when I want to go play a Fable game. Yeah. The second game would suddenly get darker and more serious and complex. Fable needed exactly none of those things. I don't think Fable 1 started with you going on, like, Fable 1, the story of Fable 1 is that your sister and your mother and your father get murdered right before your eyes. Your entire village burns down. No one in the village is alive anymore. You get taken to a place that you don't know anymore, and then are forced to grow up in this new surroundings just purely to train so you can take revenge on this, or at least like have a place in the world. You go back, realize that your sister didn't die, instead she was tortured and they ripped her eyeballs out. And your mom isn't dead either, or isn't dead at all, and instead she's been in prison for literally like 25 years, being tortured every single day by someone that everyone sees as a really kind, good, benevolent hero. And then he ends up like the whole thing is really dark. It was so goofy in the presentation. Yeah, well, I think it had some pretty serious moments. I just genuinely think that it's the lighting. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just pull up some screenshots. One second. Okay. So you have this, right? This is Fable Anniversary. This is the first one. And then if you look at Fable 2, it's like this is a very similar area, but it also feels I'm sorry, I got distracted by that. It feels less saturated, I think. Like this feels less than this. If this feels more drab and dreary than this, which is just filled with color. And cause this is, I mean, Fable 2 is still fucking colorful as hell and very cartoony, but this is just, it's just so much color. Is a slight difference, but definitely noticeable. Yeah, and I think it's that's why it's hard to define why I like Fable 1 over Fable 2 more, because it's a very slight difference, but I think it's just this like essence that comes from it. There's this slight essence the vibes is different, and it's like subconscious vibes. What's that kind of nature? Oh, that's the music that I'm playing. It's just a YouTube video. Anyways, our style was a bit less chibi than Fable 1. I think it's about the same. This is you as a kid. This is you as a kid. So you look like a 30-year-old man with a child's body because they sucked at making child's bodies. And he looks like, yeah. But it still looks very cartoony. This is also why one feels like a passion project, 2 felt like a requirement. I think 1 felt like a passion project, and 2 for me feels like it is their career now. It's not a requirement, and liking your job is super valid, but like it is like they went to college and they figured their shit out. So it does feel a little bit more by the book. Again, Fable 2 is great though. Anyways, so Fable 4 got announced, and there was so much drama about how the main character was ugly and how the game became woke because of that, because the main character was a woman and she wasn't hot as shit, and so they ruined Fable. But bro, this is the main character. That is one of the characters that was in Fable as your main character. What did they expect? Like, and it's not even that it was like just outdated graphics or anything like that. No, like he looks like if they removed the cartoony atmosphere of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Like his like oh my god, what is like what's that one prince from Shrek with the blonde hair, like that, like cheekbones? He's just, I don't know. Yeah, Prince Charming. Yeah, that's what he reminds me of. Yeah, like those. Is that how she looked? Oh god, she looks. Oh god, you can't even see it. Oh, that's this person's character right here. That's their hero. None of the main characters look good. Anyways, Fable's woke now, I guess. Even though they had gay people in the first game from the start, and also women. But anyways, they added women to the game and they made it woke. They all look like characters out of Shrek. Yeah! Farquaad is not blonde people. I didn't say Farquaad! Anyways, they did not make the characters look good at all. Yeah, like, I mean, I think it's partly intentionally because it is supposed to look like a cartoon. Like, it's supposed to look like a whimsical fairy tale, and so it's very stylistic. Yeah. As that fantasy art style, maybe people have short memories, or there's a lot of grifters. Oh, yeah, no, it's... that always bought, because people would come into stream and, like, demand my opinion on it. Be like, what is your opinion on the main character being ugly? And I'm like, have you played Fable? You didn't say Far Cry as well. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Sorry, I just assumed everything is about me. I'm so sorry. Snowy, thank you for the posture check. Let me check it. It's bad. I'm not gonna fix it, but I checked it for you. You're welcome. Anyways, back to this. I love that we went on a really long tangent about Fable in the red versus blue slide. Anyway, I really like red versus blue too. On July 16th, everyone watched as paint dried for 10 hours. That was a good concept. It was a good stream. I'm still annoyed because the video looped. Like, there was a clear cut. It wasn't a 10-hour video of paint drying. It was like 1 hour that was looped 10 times. Can't believe it. My God. I think this was the start of my dumb, stupid bits. Like, this was the start of something more. Oh, no, I'm clicking buttons, damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, no, hold on. No, I hit things. Yeah, okay, August. I beat Dark Souls 1. I tried ASMR for the first time. Oh, yeah. I think that's still, like, that had, like, an outrageous amount of views on YouTube. I think it still does, which is wild because I wasn't doing it well. Like, I was just kind of talking. I wasn't, like, I don't know. I feel like, it wasn't marketed well. I don't know why it has so many. I started Dark Souls 2. Ugh. What did I do for this stream? Anyway, I got 50K in September. Oh, yeah! Yeah! My tag tier list! Oh my God. It was a good bit. It was a really good bit. This one, for those that weren't there, I advertised it as, you know, my tag tier list, and like that was also like a lot of people were doing it, I think, at the time or something, but it was obviously like the like NSFW like lewd tag tier list, and I even mimicked Ophi's thumbnail at the time, because she also had like a very similar style thumbnail. Like, I wanted it to be like, this is gonna be lewd shit, and then I just listed out a bunch of different like clothing tags, the movie tag, the like tags at a grocery store, like store tags. I just like as many terms of the word tag that I could find. I just listed those off. It was fantastic. Oh yeah! I remember because Octo and we talked still. Because I joined this. I had never played Fortnite before. I joined it. And I was talking to Octo. I think I met him. Yeah, it was at Offkai, I think. And I was like, I was like, yeah, no, because we like did this and we did this together. We played Fortnite together. He was like, when the fuck did we play Fortnite? And I was like, oh, when I was this, like, you know, like I you know, and I didn't say it, by the way. I didn't break NDA. But he was like, oh, it's really cool. It's a very interesting feeling of having your friends become friends with you twice. It's very validating. It's kind of like you would be friends with each other throughout, like, you know, different universes, different parallel universes. Like, no matter what, you stay friends. Because I would have friends, and then I would meet them again, become their friend, and I would just assume that they knew who I was, and that's why we were so friendly together. And then they would they commented on me coming out about being Cherry, and they'd be like, I had no fucking idea. Which means that we interacted, and they just liked me enough as both people to become my close friend, and I think that's very cool. But it's a very weird experience, but also kind of validating of like, damn, they really do like me. They chose me twice. This is cool. Liza P. P. Yeah, I forgot about the Nero. I forgot. We got it. I'm so sorry, Chad. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I haven't done this in like a year and a half. Hold on. This isn't a bit. This is my obsession. This is my obsession. All right, so he's gonna land, and then you're gonna hear you, and then he's gonna throw an ambulance at him in a little bit. He's gonna roll 3 times. He's gonna hit the thing. He's gonna hit the ambulance door once, and then a second time it'll fly off the hinges. Nero will walk out, swiping the air.
Somebody call a doctor?
Oh yeah, he says human, not you. It sounds like he says you, man. Anyway, he lands. Nero jumps up. He's gonna be at the side of the wall with his legs slightly like askew, I guess. And then he's gonna be, I believe, sitting. Oh no, with his leg up, and then he's gonna jump again onto the cathedral tower where he will be sitting. Yeah, his leg is up here, and then they're gonna talk. I don't care about what they're talking about. The Goliath man is gonna swipe at Nero in just a second, and then Nero's gonna fly up. He's gonna land on the cathedral tower. He will have his leg crossed over his other leg, and he will swipe a little bit. And then, yep. Yeah, you look more like a knuckle-scraping fart in the wind, whatever.
You seem more like a
No offense.
fart in the wind than anything else. No offense.
And then he will swipe again. Nero's gonna land in the middle of the door, or of the road. It will turn to the Goliath doing weird shit. He's gonna land on the thing. He's gonna stumble a little bit. Goliath is gonna do some stupid things that I don't really care about. Nero's gonna look really hot. It's gonna be from the side. And then it's going to, it's gonna swipe back to the Goliath. He's gonna look hot again, and then it's gonna look back at Nero. He's gonna look confused, and then he's gonna dodge to the right. Neat trick! Hey, do you do parties? And then the fight starts. Bro's mogging. Anyways, I really like Nero. Yes. That was a Bri bit that then got transferred over into Cherry. Same with This Is Why I'm Graduating. That was also a Bri bit that started when I announced graduation to go into Cherry. I would go, This Is Why I'm Graduating. And I thought it was the funniest thing on the planet. To any new people coming in, just a reminder, you can talk about how much you miss it and how much you would rather have the other model, but it feels to me like you're like shooting me when I'm already down, because there's not much that I can do about it. So go complain elsewhere. Anyways. Did you finish DMC 5? Yeah, I finished it on my Bri account. I can't remember if I finished it on Cherry or not. But yes, I deeply love Nero. He was my first stream crush. I love him deeply. Anyways. I think you're the only VTuber I watched that is into Nero. That's okay. That means that he can be mine. I'm chill with that. Rewatching Vaz, I noticed Dino starting a few bits early on in Cherry's career. Really? Anyways. Oh, yeah. Oh, who the fuck is this? Oh, wait, you can't see my mouse. Who the fuck is this? Damn. Also, this thumbnail in general is wild. Holy shit. Oh, you can't see my mouse again. The one in the bottom right. Actually, no, I take it back. Most of these thumbnails are just fucking no one. There's no one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I love corporal VTubers. Oh my god. But if you close your eyes. I hated this game. I still think back to this game and feel such rage. Yeah, there's a few people here still alive. And like Rana is technically there. Anyways, this stupid fucking game. I fondly remember this stream. I'm glad you fondly remember this stream. You rewatch it? Why? Oh my god. I was so pissed off because we got through like most of the game and then it broke at the very end, meaning that I just couldn't finish it, and I'm still so upset about that. Oh my god. Like I just was so upset. Anyways, November. This was, I think, one of my favorite community bits. Like that, just like a lot of bits. Like it had the perfect creation of, it was just something entirely like impromptu. I didn't plan, I didn't schedule it. It was perfect. And what happened is that I tweeted, I think it was like some person posted like a PSA, like, viewers don't owe you your attention. It's totally okay to lurk, or if you're busy and you have work to do, don't feel bad. You shouldn't feel obligated to show up on stream. And then I crow retweeted it, and I went, that's not true for my viewers. You have to apologize to me and write an 8-page essay if you don't show up to every single stream, and you don't also give me all of the money that you can possibly give me all the time, every stream. And I demand an essay apologizing. And then people started to actually do it. And then I can't remember how many there were, but there were genuinely good essays that were several pages long that went, like, a lot of people did it. Like, a lot of people committed to it. Holy shit. I remember I lost my voice for like 2 days because I was reading so much out loud because there were so many essays. It was so cool, but it was like so impromptu as well. And it was just like, I don't know. Every once in a while there's these experiences that a streamer can get where it's like, oh my god, people do like me. And when you have like an anxiety-ridden brain, the normal stuff of people going, hey, I really like your content, like that doesn't click in your brain 100%. Of people actually liking your content, because there's still that like underlying, oh, what if they're just lying to me and they're just telling me that just cause, or to make me feel better or whatever. Because, you know, anxieties just be like that. But this was the holy shit, a whole bunch of people just randomly decided to commit to the bit and write several page essays in a stupid fucking way. Like, they took so many hours out of their day just to do this. Oh, maybe they do actually like me. Remember the stream got delayed, so you asked us to draw you in 5 minutes under the works cited for extra credit. Oh yeah, I demanded a works cited too. Yeah! Yeah! I genuinely found you through Self-Cestuous, and the next tune was the Halloween Stupid song. How dare you? That Halloween song is the greatest creation on the planet. How dare you? What do you mean you don't like Rotten? What do you mean? What's wrong with this? I was a sprout when I was a goon. Ha! No longer picked. Ha! Left or right. Given the vine, I didn't know. Yo! How to grow. Oh God. Oh, actually, I would like I have something to announce. Wait, I need a sound effect bit for this. Hold on. Think patiently to yourselves for one moment. Okay, I'm ready now. I would like to proudly announce that today's karaoke stream, I listened it back, and I didn't want to die. Woo! 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 I heard my singing and I didn't want to kill myself after. Yay! Yay! Because, like, normally when I would go back, either I would literally refuse to listen back to my karaoke streams, and I would just live in, like, pleasant denial. But I was listening, I went back, and I was like, maybe. And I was going through it, and then sometimes there's like, oh, I liked it when I did this one specific song, and then immediately after I did another song, and I just like sat there cringing outside my body, having like a horrendous feeling, because I'm like, oh God, I need to delete my channel, I need to graduate, this is fucking disgusting. But I didn't have this time. I was pretty okay with all of the songs. And that's pretty cool. And I was having fun in the stream itself, and I didn't feel like death. And that is character growth. It's amazing. It's so cool. Yes. Rasputin was a banger opener. I'd never done Rasputin. I didn't even think about it being a karaoke song, but I'm so glad I made my set list today. And I'm so glad that I added Rasputin, because that's gonna become another fucking karaoke staple, because that one's so much fun to do. Broink. Anyways, was music you stepping out of your boundaries? Oh, super far out of my boundaries. I never really sang, it's also the inherent nature of singing is that the only way that you can make it sound good is if you put all of your effort into it. Not like practicing, but more like if you sing quiet and scared and ashamed, it will just sound worse. And so the best way to ensure that you sound good is to just put your whole fucking voice ussy into it and just send it, which means that it is that much harder to receive criticism around it because you are putting your full effort into it. You are not like pulling a little bit back just in case so you can make yourself feel better if you receive criticism, because it's like, oh, well, at least I wasn't trying, you know? Like you have to send it. And that's how you're supposed to sing. And it's something so like it's something so personal to you. So singing and having to fully send it is so vulnerable and terrifying. And I am an anxious, just ridden giant fucking ball of anxiety. And so it took very, very long for me to get comfortable singing. And it took even doing a karaoke stream, it took even longer for me to stop shit talking myself and being self-deprecating as I was singing. That took me even longer, but I'm doing pretty good on that. Like, I'll critique myself of like me fucking not knowing the words because I don't care. That's not like, I don't think that's like a criticism. That's I don't care if I don't know the words. I don't give a shit. I don't know how to speak. It's fine. But like I stopped doing the I'm so sorry for what you're about to hear something. Like, even when I say like, oh, I'm so nervous, I stopped doing it. I used to go, I'm so nervous, because I don't do this very often, and I've tried to stop doing that as well. I still do it every once in a while, just like because I feel the need to. But like, I stopped doing that, and I would instead do like, oh, I'm so nervous, but like I'm excited, or like, oh, I'm nervous because you know, I pick silly songs, you know. I try to find like a different reason to say that I'm nervous, so I stop being self-deprecating. And but yeah. Is it okay to bring up another streamer is in context? Sure. Thank you for asking. But yeah, it's the positive mental attitude. Yeah. Well, yeah, because I talk about it a lot, but it was specifically the guy singing that Maroon 5 song, incredibly loud. Like, there are so many memes, like, even the fucking, like, the Fortnite parody song, of American Boy, like, you remember Fortnite gamer, you take me on him, I like to, that one, the singing's obviously, like, not, you know, Broadway level, but it doesn't really matter because they just fucking send it, and that's really cool. And so, like, that, I had to get in my brain that, like, right, other people can send it, and I don't, it's not that I hate listening to them. I don't cringe when I hear people sing slightly wrong. I think it's fun because they're having fun. I need to remember that other people will hear that about me, and that's really hard to do. Chug Jug, thank you. Oh my god, I forgot the fucking name. She made a confused song for doing you had to sing it. I said, oh yeah! Oh, I'm so sorry that, I think I remember seeing that, but I'm so sorry that you, thought you sounded bad that you couldn't set it in. I get that. When I would send stuff into mixers, I would send it in, and then I would, close out of Discord, and I would turn my phone off, and then I would go sit in the corner and go on my Switch where I wouldn't get pings because I was so terrified. I just assumed that the mixer would come back to me and go, Bri, this is dog shit. You're really bad at singing. I don't want to mix this. I would just assume that they would do that. They wouldn't. That doesn't make sense. Not at all. But yeah, no, it's so hard to get out of your head because singing is such a vulnerable thing. And it took me very, very long to do that. I still am very vulnerable about singing. I have my good days and I have my bad days, but I've gotten so much better. Oh my god, so much better. Like, no, I think I have gotten better with singing, but more just confidence and not being self-deprecating. Anyways, it's cool to see growth. Like, I think it's cool to, like, this is the biggest thing that I've noticed, like, watching back Cherry stuff, is that because it's been so long, and also I was so lost as Bri before Cherry, and I didn't know what to do, and Cherry was a very big, like, turning moment for me, because I basically locked in. I locked in a bunch of different ways, and I got my shit together in the ways that I thought I was supposed to have my shit together. So I worked like 24/7. I had my routine of only eating McDonald's and Dunkin' because I was doing nothing but working. I was planning events. I was rigging. I was streaming. I was doing so much. I was streaming like 17 times a week. I was going fucking like 24/7 because I thought that, like, I was like, I've decided to lock in. I'm going to lock in. And that was like that was what I thought I was supposed to do in order to have direction. And then after I left as Cherry, I was lost again, but then I kind of figured my shit out, and I slowly got better. So it's really cool to see the just the character growth of me thinking I had my shit together versus me where I have my shit together a little bit better. I think it's very cool. Because, like, the year or the 2 years after Cherry, where I became like I came back as Bri, was like I think that's the most healthy growth I've ever done in my life ever. Like just like extending my lifespan total and my overall quality of life so drastically. Oh my god. You were living incredibly unhealthy to the point of much genuine concern back then. Yeah. Intentionally. It was a little bit of I didn't think that I was working hard enough, and so the only way to prove that I was working hard enough was if I was getting physical effects from it. Like I once had like a vessel burst or whatever the fuck it's called in my eye, which comes from like really bad eye strain and stress. And it was like a point of pride for me because I was like, okay, this is actual proof that I am indeed stressed, because if it's just in my head, it's not real. Which is stupid. It's really, really dumb. Don't do that. But I also didn't like realize that. And then I went to therapy and I figured my shit out. I figured it out. Yeah. My lifestyle is very unhealthy, but hold on. No. Wait. I have a perfect description for this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna get DMCA'd for this. It's fine. It's important. It's relevant. It's so relevant. Also, quick context. Someone sent me a Maro and said that I remind them of Always Sunny. I started watching Always Sunny. The first episode is the gang gets racist. I was offended because what the fuck do you mean? Isn't the whole point of Always Sunny that they're supposed to be horrible people? And then I got to this episode of Always Sunny and I went, oh yeah, I see it.
That's not at all. You know what? What are you doing to me? Why are you doing my shoes?
Yeah, shut up. They're talking and he's like, you don't know what my life is like. You should live a day in my shoes. And she's like, your life is so fucking insignificant and like all of your issues are stupid. Yeah, I can easily do your day in your life. That's fine.
Sleeping outfit.
I'm sorry, D, but my outfits, as you like to call them, serve a very specific purpose, all right? This isn't just for fun. I don't have any heating ducts in this apartment. It gets freezing in here at night, all right? Now, in case you have to pee-pee, I got this for you, all right?
Oh my god!
God damn it! Frank was supposed to empty that.
Charlie, no wonder it reeks in here. You have open cans of pee everywhere.
Well, I'm sorry, but you do not want to use that bathroom. Okay, now eat one of these, all right? You're gonna want to huff a little glue and drink some beer.
This is cat food, Charlie.
Look, D, I can't explain it, all right? There's some sort of weird chemical reaction that happens when you combine cat food, beer, and glue. It makes you feel like extremely sick and tired, and you're able to fall asleep.
Why would I want to make myself extremely sick and tired?
Because there's going to be about 50 cats howling outside that window all night long, and you have no idea how loud 50 cats can be.
So Charlie is me. That is me. I didn't understand it before. But holy shit, it's me, because all she's doing, and this is my favorite Always Sunny episode, and like in like a very emotional way, not just because like I think that I think that it's like very funny, it's really, really well done, but like it genuinely is like the most relatable or like thing that I've like related to like ever in my life. It's fucking insane, and it's so embarrassing that the thing that I relate the most to in any TV show ever is a fucking episode of Charlie from Always Sunny. Like that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing to anyways, so the thing is that he has these insane fucking solutions of like, yes, he has no heating, and so or like, sorry, he there's 100 cats outside that howl, that keep him up at night, and so the only thing that he had found to do that helps is he eats cat food, drinks chugs beer, and huffs glue all at the same time. It makes him literally go unconscious. He will sleep the entire night so the howling cats won't wake him up. And then I don't want to play like the whole 4-minute clip, but like afterwards she's like, just get rid of the cats. And he's like, yeah, but the cats are there because I have so many rats here as well. She's like, but like all of these are stupid like problems. Like your problem of eating cat food and cat food being gross is stupid because you choose to have that problem. And then hold on, he says something poignant. Hold on.
Time to get up.
Harley, oh god, there's evil twins. As you did.
As much as me. Check it out. So you learned another lesson.
Okay.
Don't do too much glue, or your night sucks.
Hold on a second. You're saying that your life is so terrible because you eat rat cheese and cat food and huff glue all day long?
Yeah.
Those aren't real problems, Charlie.
What do you mean they're not real problems?
You make those problems up. You choose to do that
Those
stuff.
are solutions to problems.
Oh my god. You know what?
That spoke to me. So that specifically, that exact moment, I was like, holy fuck, god damn it. Because it's like, it's very genuine. It's like, I have so many stupid ass things that I do. Like, the way that I fall asleep, the way that I, like when I was showing you before, the way that I focus and get work done by playing 5 songs at the same time, so I literally can't, like, comprehend my thoughts. Yeah, okay, cool. Like, yeah, like, my ears hurt and my head hurts after a while because I'm listening to such loud music for so many hours straight. And like, yeah, I could go fix that by like turning my music down, but me playing my music really loud is a solution to another problem. So yeah, I don't know. I genuinely love this episode so much. I can't remember what the episode's called. But I don't know, yeah, cuz like it's such a silly bit and like it's obviously exaggerated. But I don't know, because like a lot of my issues, because like I feel like a lot of my issues are like a horrible cycle of problems. Like I get headaches because I don't drink water. I can't drink water because I have like my POTS problem, which means that I have a lack of electrolytes. The way to deal with POTS is by drinking a lot of water. I don't drink water. Like it's such a fucking loop, and I just sit there and I go, I don't know what to do. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's also, hold on, I'm so sorry. It automatically came up. It automatically
We're gonna
came
get you
up.
back on the dating scene, bro.
Hold
What do you think
on.
about that?
Hold
That's
on,
actually
hold
why
on,
we're here. We're gonna put your
hold
profile
on.
on Match.com.
I don't see why. I got the waitress, guys.
Hold on,
Yeah,
it's
right.
important.
Sure.
Totally, but we thought maybe you could meet somebody new.
Yeah, someone you.
What you gotta do?
They make a dating profile for him. That's it.
Sting like a bitch, man.
Okay, first thing we gotta do is we gotta take your picture for the profile.
Alright, whatever.
What if I wore a checkered hat? You know, for
Holmes, who are you trying to attract exactly?
if he likes it. Ready?
Okay, whatever.
No.
Hold on.
Milk steak.
Oh yeah, here.
Let's talk about your likes and dislikes. How about your favorite food? What would that be?
Oh, milk steak.
What?
Milk steak.
I'm not putting milk
Just
steak.
put steak. Just
I'm gonna put
regular
steak.
steak and then
Don't
that way
put
it's a
steak. Put
compromise.
milk steak. She'll know what it is.
No, she won't know what it is,
She'll
Charlie.
know
Nobody
what it
knows what
is.
that is. No. Okay. All right. What's your favorite hobby?
Magnets.
Okay. What? Like making magnets, collecting magnets,
Playing with magnets.
Just magnets.
I'm gonna put snowboarding. We'll put snowboarding.
I don't really snowboard.
All right. What are some of your likes?
Ghouls.
This is so incredibly pre-court. And I just... like this scene, I literally had to pause and I had to sit there and like come to terms with myself because I was like, oh fuck, that's not good that I am in essence a character from Always Sunny. That's not good.
Son of a bitch. What are you talking about
You know,
now?
funny little green ghouls. Go.
What? Like in movies and cartoons? What?
Little green ghouls, buddy.
Don't write goals.
I'm not.
I'm putting travel. Jesus Christ. What are your dislikes?
People's knees.
Oh, come on.
like it's just that's it. That's free court. That's fuck me, man.
Bri, name an animal that we eat but does not eat us.
Horse. It's like other people's knees is based though. Knees, not needs. He's one of the better of the group morally. Yeah. No, yeah. He's just really stupid, which I don't know if I like that about relating to him. But like he's also not stupid. Like I felt really bad relating to him. And then there was the Charlie locks in one where he gets the inspection. I was like, never mind, I'm okay with being him. But yeah. Chat is it the blue shirt? Chat should not be the one in the blue shirt. No, don't be Dennis. No. I think 7TV is active on the channel. I know BGTV is. I don't do much with it though. Yeah. Not Dennis. Implicated. I am sexually attracted to Dennis, which is like Dennis is my type, and you should. That's not good. That's so not good. That is so not good. Isn't Dennis a psychopath? Dennis is a horrible person. And it's not good. It's so not good. I'm not gonna play the implication bit right now. I'm on stream. I can't play. I'm not gonna play the boat clip. I'm not gonna play the boat clip. That's inappropriate for stream. No, go look it up yourself, but also don't. I watched the implication clip before I got into Always Sunny. And I think that clip does the show really wrong, and like it does it real dirty, because if you don't know that they're supposed to be the genuinely worst people on the planet, it's a really bad clip. Anyways, yeah. No, there was like a scene in the very beginning where Dennis was describing how to pick up women, and it was like, step 1, you gaslight them. And then I was like, oh no. And he was like, step 2, you make them know that you could do better and that they're trying to, like, I could, like, you gotta make it known that you're the one settling. And I was like, oh no, it's my type. Yeah, the Dennis system. Yeah. Like, I think the implication clip is very funny because, again, they're supposed to be, like, horrible people, and, like, that's the whole point. And I think it's so fucking, like, the whole show is very, very good. I really like it. Because they are, like, the writing is so good of them being just awful while also simultaneously, like, they just kind of pick which people were good. And I felt like, actually, I see a lot of people complain about the later seasons, but I liked a lot of TV shows. I think I said this before. A lot of TV shows have a problem where if you have, like, 17 seasons of it, that eventually they kind of run out of ideas and they don't know what to do. So it gets more and more preposterous. It gets more and more like out there of fucking weird and wacky situations because they can no longer do, oh no, they lost the key to the front door. And now they have to do like, oh no, one of them got kidnapped and is now being put into a missile being flown into outer space. Like it's like these outside, like super weird things because they just like don't have anything anymore. And this is one of the only shows I've ever seen where as that happens, the show gets better because they become caricatures of themselves. What is it? What is that? Flanderization. Like they are like flanderization of themselves where they're just like, they become more and more absurd. But because it was such an absurd premise already that it feels better to watch because it isn't realistic anymore, they are just genuinely fucking insane. Yes. 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 Yes, Danny DeVito is in it. Yes. He's the one with the like, can I offer you an egg in these trying times kind of thing. That's from this. It was fun how BoJack went back and forth between the extremes kind of entirely on purpose as well. Oh, entirely on purpose. Got more grounded while it got more crazy. Yeah! No, it was really cool because it was so incredibly weird and wacky while still talking about very serious issues. And that's why I admire BoJack Horseman so much, like the TV show, because the way that they managed to simultaneously have this weird and insanely wacky situation of he randomly goes to New Mexico, says, oh, it's because I wanted to buy a boat, and then he buys a yacht and then keeps it on the parking lot of a like suburb house and keeps it there for 4 months and then lives like a little sitcom life for 3 solid months. And it's just like this weird, wacky premise. And then also at the same time, just a horrible, fucked up episode. Yeah. Like, and then the episode where, they fix gun laws in California because Diane writes a news article about how women are carrying guns. And then it's like this really long and wacky situation that eventually ended up with them banning guns in California completely because they'd rather not have guns than like women and let women feel safe or whatever. Like that's the whole plot of the episode. It's so fucking insane and so stupid while also being a very serious topic. Oh my god, they did it so beautifully. I love BoJack. BoJack is one of my favorite shows too. I don't think they're like, BoJack is a good show. I think I really like BoJack. It's not my favorite show because I like other things more, just like for comfort reasons. But I think BoJack itself is one of the best shows out there, if that makes sense. Like, it's not my favorite, but I think it is the best one. One of the best ones. It is fucking beautiful how it's done. It's so good. It's a show I can somewhat safely watch at work with like display only muted. There is nudity in it, but it's a horse person being naked. So, like, it is cartoony. Like, you can look up the art style. It's not like you're gonna see titties, but there is, like, for example, there's, like, killer whale strippers. So it's a killer whale girl who clearly looks like a killer whale on human legs in front of a pole. So like, it is inappropriate, but also it's a cartoon. So like, I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah. So I love BoJack so much, but also I maybe wouldn't watch it at work because like back when BoJack wasn't finished, I would exclusively watch BoJack when I was feeling like very, very good and mentally stable. I would finish watching whatever seasons were out, and then I would go on a 3-month-long spiral. That show is so depressing. How funny were you? Incredibly funny. Incredibly funny. BoJack is such a good show. I watch it to fall asleep at night. Like that's my current comfort show, which is wild because it shouldn't be. But I watch it every single night to fall asleep, and it's really cool to like turn on a random episode, and then like the first thing that you hear is like sad music and BoJack just going Sarah Lynn, and like I'm like, oh, okay, cool. This is what I'm going to sleep to. Okay. Anyways, is it on Crunchyroll? It's on Netflix. I tried to watch Arrested Development, but I couldn't get into it because I don't know how I couldn't get into it.
1066 Twitch
It felt too much awkward humor, I guess. I think it got better,
Something to you.
but
It's not that important, but I need to hurry as I am running out of letter space on this member message. But anyways, before I forget, since this is longer than this shoe.
okay, send the other one. I'll wait for you to finish typing your message, because I assume you have to switch tabs then finish the message. You have to write like the whole paragraph.
Continued from last message. Love ya.
You're just stupid. It's just so fucking stupid. Thank you, Matt, for the 21s and the 22 ones to be my Precorn tier 3 member. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate the every month it's a different bit. I really appreciate the dedication to that. I just watched the boat clip. I don't know what to say. Yeah. But anyway, that's why you don't want chat to be Dennis. Don't say anything, Lily, because of the implication. No. Anyways, yeah, I love BoJack. It's hard to recommend BoJack to people because how do you do that? I think a lot of my shows, I think Community and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend and BoJack all kind of have like something in common, and Glee too, of fucking batshit insane premise while still talking about very, very serious and dark subjects. Glee less so because it's not okay. Dark subjects just like fucking they break up for the 10th time. But like they all have a little bit in common. But yeah. Watching episode 1 now. Bye. Wait. Before you do. Wait. Before you do. Dan. No, wait. Okay. Hold on. Before you watch the first episode, I need you to know. So in the very beginning of season 1, BoJack Horseman episode 1 and 2 are kind of dog shit because they went too far into the cutaway gag, similar to what's it called? Family Guy, because they didn't understand the tone of the show that they wanted to go for, and so it is a little bit too comical and a little bit too wacky. Starting episode 3, the tone starts to get settled in, and then like as the season progresses, it gets a lot better. But season 2 episode 1 is like when you need to sit up and lock in to watch it. I know everyone always says like, oh, but the first episode is always not, but it always happens. But I genuinely promise you, the first episode was actually an episode that they added in later on because they wanted an episode to introduce the characters. It's kind of a nonsense episode. It's kind of filler. But I don't know. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to show you a graphic. Hold on. Okay. No. Shut up. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I liked season 1, episode 1 and season 2, episode 2. I usually now skip them, but like they're not horrible. It's just that they hadn't figured out their like tone, I guess. Okay, so sevens and eights for the beginning one, that's good. That's really good. That's a banger. But then it just keeps going, and like season 6, oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. Fucking view from halfway down from this one. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, 7 isn't a bad score. It's just but I've got to watch them all. You've never seen it. Yeah, but again, that's what I'm trying to say. Is like 7 isn't a bad score. It's not a completely dog shit episode. Wait, you watched Always Sunny, right? Didn't you say that? Didn't you say that earlier? You understood Always Sunny? Or is that you, or is that someone else? I remember someone, and that they have a blue username. That's all I remember. Yeah. So you know how people say like, oh, like when you go to watch Always Sunny, like the first season is always like the first episode is literally called the gang gets racist. Like it's like hard to get into, but it's still good. Always Sunny is a great show. It's just that like it's really hard to introduce it from the very first episode because of just what the episode that they chose as the first episode is the exact same situation. Is that like it's good, it's fine. It's just that like sometimes you just have to kind of just like sit through it. But also it's 20 minutes, you fuck, so just fucking sit through it. Watch the first 3 episodes. It's like a normal hour-long episode. Just go watch them. Sorry. I really like BoJack. Is it like Office first season? No, because it's actually good. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I was actually watching The Office earlier. I finished what did I finish? Oh yeah, I finished New Girl, and I was figuring out what sitcom I wanted to watch after, because I usually watch like seasons and seasons. Like I love watching just a sitcom that I'm familiar with from start to finish. I don't know why, because it makes me so emotional. But I finished New Girl, was like sobbing on the couch, and then The Office just came on and just like auto played, and I just kept it on, and I think I'm in the season where like what's his face? Jim went to the different company, and then the company got dissolved, so now he's going back to Scranton. I don't know. I don't know. The Office is fine, but that's one where it is like it's like the inherent humor of it is like it's a train wreck that you just can't look away from. Yeah, it has peaks and valleys. Yeah, I don't find The Office as comfy as I find other shows, just because it's hard to sit with it sometimes. It's hard to sit with it, man. But later on, I do like it because like it's cute romance, and you know it's like the little bits and pieces where you can see like what's her face and Vance from or Bob Vance and what's her face get together, and like they have a genuinely cute romance in the background. Like it's adorable. But yeah. Anyways. Anyone who's watched a Star Trek show should know first season can stumble, then it gets good. Is like that, but only a few episodes for the first whole season. Yeah, and it is actually like Parks and Rec too, where like the first season is like it's okay. They have the vibes, but it's okay, it's fine. And then starting season 2, you're like, oh, okay, now you're locking in and you can actually see it. But like every show has that, but it's hard to describe it because when you give people a warning, it always comes across like the episode in the season is worse than it is. And like the Parks and Rec like season 1 it's fine, but if you warn people about it, then it comes across like it's dog shit. But if you don't warn people about it, then people will just assume that your standards for what a good TV show is a lot lower than it is, because they're like, damn, you like this and you thought that was perfect? Okay. It's hard. Anyways, just change the stream title. It will not leave the sitcom conversation. That's not true. We had like a 40-minute tangent about Fable earlier. It's just, I I really like BoJack. I really like BoJack. Is that the end of each season always end up being really dark? Yeah, it was always episode 11, or the second to last episode of BoJack season is so incredibly painful, and then you're forced to deal with the aftermath after. Like, they don't leave it on a cliffhanger. They leave it in like a, no, you have to watch the repercussions of what happened. You don't get to see the aftermath, several months later because it's a new season, blah, blah, blah. No, you get like the day after. It's so well done. Oh my God, I love it so much. I love BoJack. BoJack's such a good fucking show. Oh my God, it's just so well done. Yeah, disclaimer that the show recommendation is based mainly on later episodes and seasons. It's just, I know, it's so hard to be like, no, but it gets so good. It gets so good, because how do you, like, it gets so good, but, like, you gotta trust me, but I know that everyone says it gets so good about their TV show that they like, but I promise, it gets so good! Oh, God. Final season of BoJack was pain, but the best kind. Yeah, every once in a while, I leave it right at the part where, not to give too much away, but he goes to the chapel with all of the horses, going through, like, a sermon. I end it right there, because I'm like, you know what? Everyone's happy, and there's nothing bad that's ever gonna happen ever! If you had only seen Community's first episode, it would seem like a regular sitcom. Oh, don't get me started about watching Community with people. I get them into it, and I'm like, I need to give them the backstory. You know the trend of when people watch Lord of the Rings and then they pause it at that one time that he kicks the helmet and goes, did you know that he was actually kicking the helmet and he actually broke his foot there, and that yellow pain was very genuine because he hurt his foot? Like, that happens to me when I watch Community with people, because I have to sit there and pause and go, you see, this show, or this episode was garbage because this was this decision that they made, and then they decided that that was a bad decision, so next episode is the exact opposite of that, and very good because of these reasons. Like, I have to sit there and, like, explain the thought process that went into it so they know to just be patient and watch the next episode. I need to calm down. I need to chill out. Admiral, the drone throne. Yeah, the drone throne. I'm really normal. No, because like, Community is so fascinating to watch because it is a commentary on normal sitcoms in that genre. So it's like meta without being meta. And it toes the line of knowing it's a TV show without fully knowing it's a TV show, without, like, literally coming out and saying it's a TV show. But also sometimes it does say that it's a TV show and just comes out about that. But then it does that in a very creative... Oh, my God, I love Community. Oh, my God. Did any show peak with episode 1? Any show ever? Yeah. Breaking Bad. I'm not a big Breaking Bad fan. Like, I watched it, it was cool. I watched it, like, on the side monitor. There's a lot of gore, and I can respect the show as being genuinely, I think, a fantastic show. I like silly sitcoms more. But I think Breaking Bad is one of those ones that, like, I think did pretty good from the start. I like the start. Brie, that's an insanely hot take. What do you mean? What do you mean? Do people not like the beginning of Breaking Bad? I like the beginning of Breaking Bad. What do you mean? Like, it got better, but I think from episode 1 on, it was good. Did it peak at episode? Oh, no, it didn't peak. No, it didn't peak at episode 1. Sorry, I thought you were just, like, I didn't have, oh my God, what's it called? A bad first few episodes. Yeah, no, it didn't get worse. No, sorry. No, it is very good the whole way through. Lost episode 1 is probably the peak. Yeah, that makes sense. I never watched Lost. But that makes sense for it. Oh, I don't have eBridger on. What? There we go. I'm trying to think of what, because, I mean, there has to be, like, some... I mean... Oh, no, I was gonna say Black Mirror, but Black Mirror had a really weird first episode, and honestly, the first few seasons were really good. Yeah. For what I hear from people who watch Lost, not having watched Lost is a good thing. I know my mom really liked watching Lost, but from what I remember, she talked about watching Lost, like, while it was releasing, which means that, like, if they were talking about websites in the show, you could go to that website. Did they have websites back then? I'm sorry. That was a very genuine question, but then I realized that is a really stupid question too. And also like if they were like talking about like phone numbers and shit like that, like you could go call that phone number and it would give you clues and stuff like that. So it was like more of like an ARG. So that would have been really cool to be in the moment at the time of it releasing. So I think watching it now is like, oh, whatever. Yeah, you had to be there. Black Mirror episode 1 was weird but good. The rest of the season was usually better than episode 1. I don't think subsequent seasons were as good. Yeah, for Black Mirror, I think I don't really see them as seasons. I just see like the episodes that I really, really like. I like the San Junipero. Actually, I'm okay with San Junipero, but the one Black Mirror episode, the like 97.11 episode where it's like the romance getting together, makes me cry like a fucking baby every time I watch it and feel so alone every time I watch it. Also, did you say my kid just asked what kind of fucked up Wordle was on stream is hilarious. Ooh, actually, Westworld. Westworld was, I think, a banger start and like peaked early. Yeah. Yeah, Westworld had... My mom and my stepdad so badly wanted me to get into Westworld. But this was way back when I didn't realize that I had autism. So they were like, you gotta watch Westworld. I'll be like, yeah, I'll watch it. But every time they did, I was just like mentally or like subconsciously put me viewing Westworld way later. Like, because they kept suggesting it. I was like, fuck, now I don't want it anymore. Black Mirror has banger episodes, not amazing seasons. Yeah, I think so. The mystery was the draw, so I never felt like rewatching Lost. Yeah. I get that. The internet was invented in 2014. I would like to point out that in Lost, like when I was like, did they have websites back then? And I said that was a stupid question. I knew that it was a stupid question, but I still didn't know the answer. I still didn't know, like, I think they did. Did they have, like, GeoCities or something? I don't know. I'm not rage baiting. I'm just stupid and a zoomer. It's not my fault. See, we're bringing it back to Cherry because my very first Dark Souls stream as Cherry was people in chat just quizzing me and going, when did you think Nintendo was invented? When did you think they had TVs? Sorry. When did you think they had TVs? When did you think they changed from black and white to color? And then I would give incredibly wrong answers. As a core memory of mine. Yeah. Trying to leave once, but really do have to go now. I'm gonna try BoJack and cock out. Peace out. Bye! I'm sorry for making you stay longer and then accidentally going on a tangent for 30 minutes. Have fun! Just establishing how little history Bri knows. In my defense, I went to a lot of different schools and I have a really poor education. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. You knew it was gonna be stupid because the answer would be obvious. You just didn't know if it was obviously yes or obviously no. Yeah, exactly. I knew it was stupid and obvious, but I don't fucking know which way. Twin Peaks, I only know from Psych. The Sopranos, I only know from BoJack Horseman. And I don't know a lot of popular shows. I still need to finish watching, what's that guy? He's like a lawyer and he has a really shit-ass brother who also sucks. And he's also a lawyer man, but like an old lawyer man, and he doesn't go outside. And he wears like stupid suits. No, not Suits. Well, although Suits also... Better Call Saul. Thank you. That one. Not Suits, though. Yeah, although Suits sucks as a TV show. I try to watch it every time, and then I'm like, this is a good show. And then, like, a few seasons go by, I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? This is just not fun. I still need to finish that, though. I was watching it. I really enjoyed Better Call Saul. And then I accidentally didn't pay attention for an episode or two, and I was completely lost, and it was too late. All right, bummer day. Have a good night. Anyways, you know what's a really good show? Oh my god, what's the name? Marvelous Mrs. Maisel's really good. It's about a woman who, in like the olden times, where like women just barely had rights, but also they kind of didn't. And she breaks up with her husband because he cheats on her and he kind of sucks. And then she has a fucking massive crash out and then just gets up on stage while massively drunk. And then starts a stand-up comedy thing, and she becomes really famous, and she's like really crass, and I think it's really good. I really like Bridgerton, but I acknowledge that Bridgerton isn't a good show, but I really like Bridgerton. I really want to watch, what's it called? I think it's called The Great, because I was watching a TikTok. This is so embarrassing. I was watching a TikTok that was about fan fiction tropes, and it was a girl thirsting about the trope where everyone thinks that they're enemies, and then they only realize that they're not enemies when like the girl gets super injured and the guy goes, "Where is she? I must protect her." And then they all get confused why he likes her when they're supposed to be enemies, because they didn't have the like context of the whole relationship like developing in secret. And then someone was like, "Oh, this is just like The Great or something." And I was like, "Oh my god, that sounds really cute. I want to watch that. Oh, that sounds adorable. Oh my god, it's enemies or lovers." And I was fucking sitting there kicking my feet like a cringe girl. No, I think Bridgerton is good, Farrell. I think you should watch it. I really like Bridgerton. I think it's a very fun show to watch. It has its faults. It's not perfect by any means, but it's one of those shows that like is really fun to watch, especially if you binge it. Like, I love binging Bridgerton, and then, like, my language will change for a little bit because, like, I'll start talking like the characters a little bit. Like, "Oh, gosh, you must make haste!" And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? But, yeah, Severance fucks. Severance is so good. Oh my god, I love Severance. I was with season 2, but Severance season 1 is so good. Anyways, okay, sorry. Next. I can't believe we went on a tangent that was originally from this bit. Oh, it was because, no, I don't even know how we got there. I know I got to start because of Always Sunny, but I don't even know where the fuck. Anyways, I lost my save file. Oh, poor Sam. That was
The
so loud.
memories, Man, crying face emoji.
The
crying face
memories.
emoji.
Every single person is my enemy. And the symphony. Hi, Hunt. Hi. Yeah. I'm saying poor Sam because poor Sam knew I was gonna bring up the recreation of the Sam file. And so he watched all of last stream, which was 4 hours of me just not getting to the PowerPoint. And then I was like, all right, I'll do another one. I canceled that stream, had to wait another week, and then I went on so many tangents, and then the very last tangent I went on was 40 minutes, and it was the slide before. Oh, this poor man. Anyway, what happened after that? I feel so bad. Oh, poor Sam, man. Poor Sam. Oh my god. He does it for the love of the game. Oh yeah, no, he must be loving it right now. Anyways, yes, I would like to shout out Sam again. So I did a Elden Ring, it was a crowd control thing where people could donate and it would affect your world. So you could donate whatever coins and then it would make a mimic appear or make a BBK appear, stuff like that. And so I did that and then it was weird and it transferred the save file weird and then it got deleted and it was just a whole mess. And then it ended up that my save file of Elden Ring, the very first time I played Elden Ring, I was so close to the end. It was the BBK Elden Ring save. It was the thing that I spent 4 months on, ended up getting deleted and there was no way to recover it. And I figured that out and then got on stream, we held a funeral for it, and I did genuinely cry. I cried before stream, during stream, and after stream. I was so sad about it. And I tried to be so positive, but I genuinely was so upset because I personify so many things and that I felt like I killed something. Anyways, but Sam painstakingly spent 2 months, 2 months from September to November 16th going through the several months of Elden Ring VODs that I had and then recreating my save file.
Whenever I think of Elden Ring, I think of Sam and I hold that clip close to my heart.
That's really cute. That's really cute. But yeah, he went through literally every single VOD that I did and recreated my entire save file, which is recreating a save file is
Is he your favorite, Sam?
already a lot. It's already a big thing. But recreating my save files is probably worse. Because I get distracted, I get lost, I go, I'm going to go do this thing, but you can't actually trust my word when I say that because it's very likely that I'll go, I'm gonna go north and then accidentally go south and fuck off in entirely the wrong direction. So you have to follow me so precisely. The migraines I got seeing Bri get distracted. It's genuinely admirable that you watched my VODs and recreated it and still watched my streams after. I think it's so... the fact that you didn't get so fucking pissed off at me that you straight up just stopped watching me because I was so infuriating to mimic. I think that's very admirable. And I'm not even being sarcastic here or doing a bit. I think that's very admirable that you didn't just fucking give up. Dan, go to bed! Hi, welcome to the YouTube side. Hi, Bacon! Is he your favorite Sam? Yeah. Maybe fourth, you know? Although he did recreate my Eliza P save, so like 3.74th. Anyways, yeah, Sam also recreated my Eliza P save file. And so we will be playing the Eliza P DLC soon. It was like 2 weeks ago that he sent it to me, but I also knew that I had like a few big streams coming up that I knew that if I watch or if I started playing Eliza P the minute that I got it, I would play it once and then have 2 weeks go by and then forget what I was doing completely. And I think Sam would genuinely kill me if I did that, because I'd probably just give up playing the game because I would just get lost and just not want to play it anymore. And so I decided to wait slightly so that he doesn't find me and then stab me in the heart, because Jesus. Yeah, so about the Lies of P DLC, probably, I probably like next weekend. I was gonna do it this weekend, but it got changed to this stream. Anyway, so Sam did the most insane thing a community member has ever done, and was genuinely the source of a lot of tears when I was close to graduating as Cherry. I remember literally going to Ophi's DMs and specifically mentioning Sam by name, because I was like, this is like a prime example of something that someone did for me that like I can't, like, that like I felt would just disappear into the void, and I couldn't like I just talk about it anymore. Like it was just like for nothing, and I was so upset about that. And that was like a very like a prime example of something I used a lot. Anyways. Does that mean Sam had to fight BPK with the same armor you had? Did you, Sam? I'm kicking my feet like an e-girl right now. Wow! So you actually enjoyed making me sad, Sam? You like the fact that you're the reason that I cried? Wow! Wow! So you just fucking hate me? You're a bad person. Anyways, moving on. End of P jokes on November 17th. Cherry beat Liza P. Special oh, I forgot that I added that. I was like, did they have that in the credits? No, special thanks you, the player. Oh my god. God, I love Baldur's Gate so much. Can I mention something that I didn't complain about at the time, but it was really hard. It was so frustrating that it had been several topics brought up to my therapist before. So what happened was I started playing Baldur's Gate. I became fucking obsessed with Baldur's Gate. It was beautiful. It was exactly what I needed. I was having such a miserable time with my job that it was the exact amount like of escapism that I could have in a situation while still also engaging with chat and being happy, and we could experience this story together and I wouldn't have to deal up with my situations. And I was also really stressed with rigging situations, but it was like this long thing. It was exactly what I needed. And then I went on a week break where I was supposed to go on vacation. And then I had a mental breakdown, and then I didn't go on vacation, and instead lied to everyone, and then stayed inside my house and didn't talk to anyone for a week and played only Baldur's Gate. And I very genuinely started and finished the game entirely, like 100% in that week. I did nothing but play Baldur's Gate from start to finish. And then I went back on stream, and I couldn't, like... I couldn't just go like, oh, I already knew what's happening. Like, I wanted to finish the story, and it was a different story than I had in my other save that was private, stuff like that. And so we just continued the Baldur's Gate story, and that was cool, whatever. But it was very confusing for me because I started getting mixed up with what was happening and what was not happening, like what was happening in one save and what was happening in the other save. Then a few weeks go by and I announce graduation and I start streaming on my Bri account because I need people to know, like, oh, hey, like, I'm back. So I start doing it every once in a while. And because I was heavy in a Baldur's Gate arc, I go on Bri account and I start playing Baldur's Gate. But obviously it's a new save file. And so I had Baldur's Gate save file from my private save, Baldur's Gate save file from my cherry save that I was trying really hard to keep separate. And I also, like, I don't lie to you guys and say, like, I've never played this game before. What's gonna happen next? But I also really hate going, like, oh, I already know what's gonna happen next because I played this, like, a week ago. So I do, like, get into the story and I try not to directly, like, say spoilers of what's gonna happen, and I try not to, like, influence my decisions knowing what's gonna happen because that's not fun for people to watch, because then you might as well just, like, not watch at all because I already finished it. Like, it's not fun. So anyways, so I was trying to stay in the moment in the cherry save. Then I was switching over to my Bri account. 90% of my brain was just working on not calling myself Cherry after a really long, like, spout of that, and trying not to do, like, any fucking, what's it called? Any, like, references to that, which was so hard. And then, also starting another save file and trying to make that not have spoilers of future parts in case people wanted to follow the story from start to finish. And it was so confusing that I became stupid. Like, I genuinely became an idiot because, like, I couldn't focus on anything else because I was so worried I was going to start, like, breaking NDA accidentally by just mentioning something, and I was so terrified about that. I was so freaked out that I just became such a fucking stupid idiot. And I remember one part where I just straight up forgot the word books. And I was getting so frustrated because I was like, I can't remember the words because I was so pissed off. But I also couldn't complain about it because the whole reason that I was stressed out was because I couldn't talk about anything. And so it was like this whole situation. And so I would go to my therapist and I'm like, I'm so fucking pissed off because I can't tell people that I'm smart. People keep thinking that I'm stupid because I can't think of words, but it's because my filter is so high and I don't like having a filter. Ugh. Yeah. Anyways, I think watching games you played before or off stream can still be fun, even if you know what's happening. The Fable streams, opening chapter memorized bits are always fun. Yeah, I think, but I think having this story and the story game that you're following, and then I fuck off and go finish the game on my own, and then I come back, and like I just go like, oh yeah, I already know what's gonna happen. It's harder to get invested. It feels very I don't know, it feels like the energy falls flat after a while. Like, because the whole point of the playthrough was experiencing Baldur's Gate. And so I try really hard to just experience it for the first time, even though I have already seen what's happening. Because it just seems more fun that way. In the same way that, like, watching a TV show, like, I'll rewatch the TV show, and even though I know that, like, X character's gonna die or whatever, I'll still get invested in it. I'll still cry about it. Yeah. Anyways, signed more on my NDA. Yeah, you start watching as a first-time player, and then you're suddenly an experienced player. Yeah, I already feel bad doing that when it comes to Minecraft, because that happens every time I start a Minecraft save, is like, I have the intro, and then, like, 2 days go by, and be like, hey, guys, I've beat the game. You're welcome. And, that does suck, but it's Minecraft. You're gonna have to deal with that. And, like, I try my best to, like, do like at least like walkthroughs of what I did so you can see the process. I just didn't do that on Skies Apart because I was in a race and I was on a deadline. I had shit to do and I had points to earn. And I think on Minecraft I try to accept the bit and do the like, so I did some mining off stream bit, and then just like I become an unkillable god. And so I try to like lean into the bit instead of trying to subdue it, I guess. Yeah. This is why streamers can end up having trouble playing games off stream, isn't it? You want to have fun outside of work, but also you don't want to take away from that work. Yeah, it's really hard. And so streaming is a very weird situation. And before I continue this tangent, I want to point out that if I come across like I'm complaining about streaming or anything like that, y'all, my job is so easy. Don't get me wrong. I know it's so easy. I live a good life. Anyways, I just want to point that out before it starts going. It starts sounding like I'm fucking. Oh, goddamn, playing video games for a living. Shit, this is hard. Anyways, so hi, Mom. Hello. Welcome in. You came just in time for me to go on another tangent. Hi. I'm fucking waving at the screen. Hi. Hello. Oh god, I immediately got distracted. Yeah, anyways, so when your whole job is playing video games, it's really hard to, not go, oh shit, this would be such a good thing to do on stream. Like, this bit is so funny, or this game is so good. But then you're fucked because you already experienced half of the game, and so it's less fun because you don't get like that first experience like bit. And so you learn to just not play games off stream, and it's so hard. But yeah. I mean, you do put in a ton of hours of work off stream. Yeah. In Minecraft specifically. That's why, like, I don't know if I'll play Mugenics again on stream because I streamed the game for 2 hours. I now have 40 hours in the game. So, y'all, I really like Eugenics. I'm really, sorry, 38.6. We've never seen Little Witch again because you kept playing it. Oh, I love Little Witch so much. It's a peak in bed, cuddling with socks, like Steam Deck game. It's so good. Yeah, I know. Look, I know it's 40 hours is nothing. I started playing the game like 3 days ago. 3 days ago. What's your percentage now? You fool. You fool. You fool. Look at what you've done. I'm opening the game now. Why would you do that? I just hear Eugenics. It's the new game, Mugenics. It's Eugenics, but with cats. Where the fuck is my... There it is. So my stream save was 3.5 hours, and then I got off stream, and I went, that was fun, and then I played 35 hours on a separate save. There's just something about it, man. There's just something about it. It uses my brain just enough, but not too much. And I really like it because it's like, it's the perfect game that when like I have a fucking annoying ass headache and I can't look at my screen anymore, I just go sit on the couch and I turn on a TV show that I don't have to pay attention to, and I just sit there and I hit the meow button a whole bunch of times, and I enjoy it. And it's a great, like, I'm now off stream. I'm going to go sit in my bed and like I don't feel well, so I'm just gonna go play Mutenics and feel better. And I really like the game, and I'm so bad at it. I'm so bad at the game too. I have lost all of my cats like in the house and everything, and had to start from scratch inside the home and everything. I think probably over 25 times. I'm just so fucking garbage at this game. But like I know that I can, if I just get a good run, I can get a good cat, and I can get lucky, and then I could use that cat to get better runs. And so yeah, I am so bad at this fucking game, dude. Because I'll go through the route and then I'll be like, whoa, all of my cats are dying and I'm just barely surviving, and they've all died over 12 times in this run. They just keep rezzing themselves. So they're all, like, all of their numbers are in 2s, and then they have like one fucking stat that's a 7, and then that's it. That's all we have going for ourselves. I'm gonna pick the hard route, and then I'm gonna go into the fucking caves in the hard route too. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. I still haven't gone through the graveyard area of 3 other games I've been cycling. Oh yeah. I stopped playing RuneScape for the last 2 days because I've been doing nothing but this. This and Animal Crossing. I've been playing the shit out of Animal Crossing recently. Like I've been playing it every day, several hours a day, doing everything I can, and I've been doing my dailies again. It's been so nice. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. I'm in Act 2 now, slightly past the next world in Act 2. The crazy thing is that VSMP 2 is also running. I feel really bad. I can't get into VSMP 2, because I think I've grown accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and that lifestyle is just a fuck ton of mods. And so when we dip back, I feel like a caveman. And I feel like I'm not doing anything. But yeah, the server's been dying today. Oh. But yeah, cause like, I don't have my, we just gotta go fight all of these like with the minute that you have a Minecraft thing and it requires flowcharts and it requires like step-by-step processes to do like this, to get this type of metal, to get this type of like combination of metals, to get this type of thing, just to make this recipe, just to make this thing. The minute we have that, something clicks in my brain and I can't stop thinking about it. So you need to be able to play an entirely different Minecraft the moment you're almost bored with what you're doing. Yeah, honestly, I think that's it, is that I really liked the concept of it focusing on like one aspect, so just like farming core. I think that's super fucking cute and a great idea. But yeah, I think I get so impatient with Minecraft that like I need to be able to like farming and then completely leave that and then go do magic shit and then leave that and go do science and like just keep bouncing around all over the place. And because it's focused on just one thing, I can't do that. And like that's fault. That's entirely just the way that my brain works. Dies crashing. Oh yeah, I figured as well. Yeah. So Satisfactory? Yeah, exactly. No, like that's why, like when we were doing Adventure Ascent and it was with the Terra Firma craft, I was sad that it was only a week long because I knew that if I had more time and it was like less roleplay-y, I was sad but also incredibly happy because I knew that I would drop everything for it. But the minute that it's like, oh yeah, in order to get wood, you can't just chop a tree, you have to get clay and then nap the clay into a shape of a rock, and then you have to do this, and then you have to get like a stick from this, and then in order to do this you have to combine those, and then you have to like melt this in a specific type of heat that only this specific type of wood can get to that amount of heat. Oh my god, it just a throbbing fucking erection, I think, is what it gives me. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off this game. Otherwise I'm gonna start playing it. And that's for after stream. The Mima Chronicles were a great time. They'll be returning in part 2. Mima is gonna come back. She'll be more committed to, because I felt really bad being mean and then also explaining things, because like at some points I just really wanted to play the game and I didn't want to worry about being like, I didn't want to think about what I was saying. So I just kind of gave up and I was like, I'll just do this, it's fine. No, Mima's gonna be back and meaner. Oh, yeah, I know, I'm scared about Factorio. I played a little bit of it. I immediately was like, oh, this is gonna fuck me over. All right. I love that, like, get moment. Yeah, I think what I want Mima to be, which I didn't do 100%, but I hadn't done roleplay before, so it was like a new experience. But what I wanted it to be was, it was like, she's like the cranky grandma that wants you to improve, but she doesn't care. Like, you have to prove yourself to her, and she does kind of pity you, but she kind of, like, she sees everyone as like a sad child. So yeah, she'll bitch at you because she doesn't want to do it, but after a while, like, she's like, fine, I'll get the fucking thing for you. It's fine, I'll do it. It's fine. I'll figure it out because you can't do it because you suck at it. Like, she likes helping, but she will just be pissy about it. So I gotta do that. I gotta amp that up more. But I was new to roleplay and I was scared. I thought the bit you played at Factorio you didn't find particularly appealing. No, that was just an excuse for us to start the Satisfactory event.
28 celebrates 24 months of membership, 2 years, wild. Thanks for being here with us. I mentioned this at the VXP meet and greet, but I only really clicked with you at your Cherie graduation.
When I was sad, huh?
And it really helped.
Oh yeah, you only clicked with me when I was at my worst. You only clicked for me when I was at my lowest. Wow! Sorry, thank you, Radium. Thank you for the 24 months and for being my Free-Core member. Thank you for the 2 years. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad she thought I was funny. It's hard to say, but I really liked Cherry's graduation. It was so fun. It was genuinely really fucking funny because like I was just like having a good time and like we made the stupid cover. We were doing stupid little bits. We were having fun. I was antagonizing everyone and saying this is why I'm graduating all the time. Oh my god, it was so good. Did you intend for it to be 7 hours long? No, I actually felt terrified. Because I didn't have a plan going into it, because I was like so sad about leaving. I was so miserable, and I was very bitter about having to leave that I felt planning for my graduation and having an event, having like a concert, having like a gift to say goodbye, having like this like planned experience felt like I was resigning myself to leaving, and I didn't want to do that. So planning something felt like I was giving up. Also, Durs, thank you for the 6 months. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm a bad streamer. Yeah, so having like a planned thing that I wanted to do and felt like I was resigning and like I was like, yeah, okay, I'm okay with this, but I wasn't okay with this. So I just went into it with absolutely no plan, but then I was so worried that because I had no plan that I was just gonna get tired, and I was going to do like an hour and then just get stuck there and go, okay, I guess I leave now. So I was so worried about it, and because I, for my own personal reasons, didn't want to plan something special for graduation. Also, because I was so tired. I was so emotional. I was so tired. I couldn't.
Close to 2 years myself with you.
Thank you.
I think you are one of the best.
Thank you.
Let's support you.
Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to have it be a good goodbye because I wanted you guys to have closure. And I wanted to properly express how sad I was, and I didn't want to just be like, hey guys, I'm leaving. See you later. Like, I wanted to be able to properly like showcase like, no, I'm sad about this and I want to have fun till the very last minute. But yeah, I was so terrified that I wasn't going to have anything to do, and so it wasn't going to be like satisfying for you guys. Like I wasn't going to be able to give you guys closure, or I was going to be sad, because I also like, I kind of lock it in my brain when I start streaming, so it's really hard for me to get sad, like genuinely sad on stream. The only times that it typically happens is when I'm sick, because I'm focusing on like not dying at the same time. But I usually go like business mode, so it's harder for me to feel feelings, like sad, vulnerable feelings, because like I don't know, I'm at my job, you know? Like I don't know, I just kind of lock in. So I was so worried that I was going to lock in, especially in like that situation where I had so much going on that it is like a lot easier to just focus on your job and not worry about the emotions after. But I was so worried that I wasn't going to cry and I wasn't going to be emotional, and that it would come across like I didn't care because of that, because I was like shut down emotionally. But yeah, and then I was also worried that I wasn't going to be sad at all because, oh, I'm just going away as Bree, so it's fine. And so I thought I wasn't going to cry. I thought I wasn't going to cry in my graduation announcement stream either. So I specifically wrote in my text that I was writing that I wasn't going to cry, or like apologizing for not crying. And then I cried anyway, so yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I was so worried because my main thing was genuinely that I wanted to make sure that people had closure. I didn't care about me. I'd figure it out myself and cry later.
About a week before that, and my
Oh,
birthday is the 26th of January, so everything together was
oh
just kind of
God.
numbing, and you helped bring me out of that. I will eternally be grateful to you for that stream and
That
making
is
me laugh for 6 straight hours.
that is I don't know how to decadently say a really fucking shit month. I'm sorry, man. I'm glad I could help. I feel really bad just like when people say bad news in my Instagram is like, damn dude, that blows. Cause like that's just how I speak, but I'm like I'm being genuine. I'm being very genuine. That fucking blows. Thank you though. Thank you, Radio. And I'm glad I could help in my stupid little silly ways. Bro, I cried at all of these things. I knew it was happening. The one last cup of coffee animation that someone had made. Yeah, fuck that one. Fuck you for that one. Whoever the fuck did that? I think the name started with an R. I can't remember. Motherfucker blocked it out. Fuck you. Oh my god. Holy shit. Anyway. I love, hold on. Can we go back? Hold on. On November 16th, my save file was back, and then I beat the game 10 days later. I was so close to the end when I lost that save file. Oh my god. What's the coffee thing? So without getting super into it, a VTuber graduated in a rather sudden way, and the very last thing that was uploaded was a cover of Last Cup of Coffee, which is a sad, very, very sad song, but also sung in a very positive way. And so it has this weird energy that is very much like I'm leaving goodbye energy. And so it being the final thing that this person uploaded, graduate. It's happy to say that. But it was very, very fitting. But it kind of started a whole thing in the corposphere. And so people started associating Last Cup of Coffee with like, oh no, it's the graduating thing. It's you're leaving. So it became like this association of like, like Last Cup of Coffee, that song becomes you are leaving, and yeah, it's not a happy situation, but you're gonna do the best that you can. Yeah, sorry, graduated in quotes, sorry. Again, that whole era of, I don't remember half of it, so I was going through my own shit. Anyway, so someone made their own animation to that song that was of, like, me going through it. So because I was sad, it was, like, cherry stuff, mixed with the context of the song, mixed with the song itself that's very sad as well, combined it all, that jump started my crying. And I think that was the first time I cried on that stream. That was 7 hours into the graduation stream. And then that just set off the fucking floodworks. But yeah. It became the Burn Corpo song for a bit. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, it did. Sorry, I realized I said yeah, I was dismissing you. I was trying to say that I agree with you. Sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, sorry. I didn't describe the whole story well, because a lot of that era, I was so tired and sleep deprived. I had other shit going on. I barely remember. I got mixed up with the years. I don't fucking know, man. It's a whole lot. That, Cherry Arc feels simultaneously 3 years long and also a month long, and it's a very weird experience. Anyways, next, December. God, I fucking loved December. I love Baldur's Gate, man. God. Oh my god. I debuted my chibi model. That was the outfit that I got designed. So I had more of a place in it, or I more a vote in it. And gosh golly, can you tell? But yeah, the shady thing was happening outside until the yesterday we were barely paying attention. Yeah, the main thing that I was paying attention to when all of that was happening was basically how could this impact me, which sounds selfish at first glance, but it is more when there is such a mass sudden shift in emotions towards something that you're directly related to when it comes to graduating and shitty corpos and stuff like that. Your first instinct is, oh fuck, am I about to get death threats? And so that was my only thing is I gotta follow this to make sure that the tone of the internet doesn't randomly change and I don't start randomly getting shit just for existing and quitting my job. Oh god. So yeah, that was the main focus of that, which obviously I was at the center of attention. There was other shit going on. But that's why I don't remember a lot of it. So, but yeah. A couple of weeks before the graduation where you were so out of it, you completed an extra stream a day earlier than you're supposed to. Was that the stream where I started stream crying? There was one stream that I started crying and I burst into tears and I was just silent for a solid 15 minutes before stream. I hit my just tatting from my starting soon and I just fucking broke down crying. That was because I put in my notice literally 10 minutes before. So I was I was so out of it. Yeah. Anyways, although I was genuinely crying, so that means that I think a lot of people didn't notice that I was crying. I think a lot of people thought that I was just silent or being weird or something like that. Cause when I get sad on stream, I just shut up. You picked quite the time to put your notice in. Well, I put my notice in before everything going on. The Bibu stream? Wait, the what stream? I did a Bibu stream? Oh, was it the rigging the Bibu thing? Oh, you were scared that you were gonna become the proverbial witch getting hunted. Yeah. Yeah. You rigged a rock. Was that the stream? I mean, I trust you. I know you've been watching a lot of stuff. Everything recently, so I trust you that you went back and went to go see. Yeah, was it the Beaver? I gotta go see later. I don't want to pull up me just sobbing on stream right now, because that would be really sad. But yeah, I gotta go watch later. Just out of curiosity about how loud I am about crying. You have a very silent cry. Yeah, when I'm laughing and when I am crying really hard, the only thing that you hear is just and then silence and then that's it. It's just the occasional squeaks and that's it. And you can't tell the difference between crying and laughing, and it's really funny. Remember you getting bombarded with super chats because you were upset? Oh god, Ray! Oh god, I blocked that out! Oh, yeah! Because I was so upset because people were trying to make me feel better, but I couldn't communicate why I was feeling so upset. And they were also super chatting me. And I was like, you're giving your money to someone that, like, is gonna be dead in a few months. And I couldn't communicate that either. And so I just felt like I was like, I can't do anything. And they're trying to make me feel better. And it's making me sad. And I can't tell them to stop because, like, I'm not gonna tell them to stop making me feel better because I appreciate it, but, like, I can't explain anything. Oh my god, it was so sad. Anyways. Yeah, I think a lot of me leaving, it's gonna be so gross. A lot of me leaving Cherry, like, my thoughts were always like, okay, how can I make sure that chat gets closure? How can I make sure that I communicate this effectively to them? I'll deal with my shit later. I'll figure it out. But how can I make sure that they get the best thing? How do I make sure, like, I get all of these things and they can say goodbye, everything? And that's really gross. It's not like I like you or anything. Ugh. Anyways, April December has been full of precious memories that the Gemlins will never forget. This is a year that will live in the hearts of us all. Let's all finish out 2023 with a bang and have the best January we've ever had. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. You're such a nice person. Ew. You shut your mouth. You're disgusting. Gross. Shut up. Fuck you. I love these graphics, by the way. These little doodles that I didn't paint, I think they're one of my favorite things of it. Like, it's so fucking stupid, and, like, I love that there's some shading in there. I was genuinely trying my best to make this look like the cover, and this is what my best was. Did it ever even play Halo? Yeah, I played Halo. I just didn't like it. Oh God. Oh, you added Mr. Sandman in here. I love that you could tell I just typed in the name. I'd like to point out, I have another cover that I did in the similar vein, and it's Toxic by Britney Spears. I have the whole thing fully completed. I haven't uploaded it.
Let me guess you didn't like dying over and over again.
No, I got lost. Constantly, and I didn't know what to do in the game. I don't like space games. I get really stupid in those games. No, but I have Toxic by Britney Spears fully recorded and covered. The only problem is, and why I haven't uploaded it, is because it sounds too good. Like, I don't want to say that, I'm not tooting my own horn. It's a garbage cover, don't get me wrong. The only problem is that it doesn't have the charm that these have of them being genuinely just fucking garbage. It feels a little bit too put together. And so I had to wait for me to completely forget what the song sounded like so I can go re-record it again and have a little bit of garbageness. So, because it had too much shit put in. The problem is that all of these, I was just going based on the regular, like, soundtrack, and there's so much music in the background, but for Toxic, I had the individual stems, and so I could recreate each stem fully, so I wasn't getting confused with, like, confusing what instrument was what I was supposed to be miming at the time, and, like, getting distracted and stuff like that, like I do with these. I could just mimic one specific sound and one specific, like, thing, so it sounded a lot more like shitty acapella, but not shitty with the trademark symbol. It was just shitty acapella. But yeah, anyways. Fuck, Jesus. I'll see if I can find it. I'll put it in, like, Discord or something. Mr. Sandman, I was early. Bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him 2 lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his magic nights are over. Sandman, I'm so alone. Don't have nobody to call my own. Don't have please on your magic beam, Mr. Sandman. Bring me a dream. I think this one is my favorite. It has an earnestness to it. It has a level of just shit quality to it. But the you can tell, like, I hadn't read the lyrics before going into it. And so I was getting surprised at, like, the I'm so alone. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, okay. It's good. Welcome to the 2023 Cherry Lupita International Trophies, the Clit. Click on the gems in the following award ceremony to see if you can guess the winner. Favorite Cherry cover. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, so this was, this is Salmon by the Funny One up until Ron. Oh, I'm glad you think Ron was good. I really liked making Ron. I want to do that stream again. But the only problem is that I don't want to have that permanently on the internet because I do genuinely cringe at Rotten. At these covers, they're fine because they have a little bit of charm of, you know, they're so bad they're good, but they, like, feel purposely bad. While Rotten feels like I was being very genuine and trying my hardest. And that makes me feel, that makes me cringe. Anyways, I personally like This Is Halloween cover because of the animation that I added. But I think Elden Ring. Skyrim. Damn. That makes sense, actually. That makes sense. Did Elden Ring ring this one? No, I guess there's Halo. Favorite stream moments. Green Square arc. Oh, Jesus. Astarion. Apology essays, Black Knight Kindred, and then Green Square arc. I'm glad you guys had fun, positive stream moments. Like, I think a year ago, around this time, I had, like, internet issues with OBS, and I straight up, like, I think I was 10 minutes into the stream, and I was like, nope, I can't do this. And then I left stream, I ended stream, and then I went to bed, and I stared at the wall, because I was getting, like, traumatized of the Green Square arc that was happening before. Holy fuck. Oh my god. You ever been on a road trip with your dad when your Oshi you've been trying to find again for 2 years pops up in your feed, but you can't stay around because you're in charge of the road trip playlist? Don't worry, comma. Holy shit. You got like 2 years of great content to get through. Oh my god. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Things have changed, but I promise you, oh my god, you're gonna be so happy. Go watch the Bri debut, the Pixie debut. I'm quite proud of that. And then go watch my covers. I've released original songs since you've last seen me. It was about how much I want to fuck myself. Oh, Oh, go watch the Balls Cup. I did a tournament where a bunch of VTubers played balls on stream, and it was 2 straight hours of making balls jokes. You have some bangers to look forward to. Don't worry. Balls. Anyways, I think Black Knight Kindred. Wow. That makes sense, actually. That makes sense. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go back. Wait, where is, this? Favorite cherry creation. Oh my god. I drew that? That kind of fucks. This one kind of fucks. I mean, it's very simple, so, you know, that's fine. I like the meat model the most. I think I popped off, but I think everyone liked biblically accurate cherry. That makes sense. It's cute that you guys like these. I kind of forgot about this, and I'm physically cringing at the art now. Favorite cherry ASMR. That's going to be Hour of Cherry Noises. I personally liked British Cherry. I put the Bijou stream in the mod Discord, you know, for funsies. Oh, great. I think, to be honest, I do really like the biblically accurate cherry model while I was streaming that, because it had just enough of me using my dumbass creative, like, problem solution stuff to figure out how to do these, like, relatively high-tech things, like this, like, rotating orb of braids and, like several eyes, like relatively, like, hard to do stuff, and I really liked using my brain for it, and then I was using my power for evil, and I liked it. British Cherry was the best one. I should do British ASMR again. I wanna do other ASMR. I have so many great ASMR ideas, and by great, I mean, god-awful, but really funny ASMR ideas. The only problem is that I get really bored doing ASMR. I don't know how people do it. Because, like, I know people do ASMR, and it's like, oh, you just do this trigger for, like, a whole long time. I will do something, and 10 seconds later, I'm like, okay, cool, let's move on then. Easy peasy. And so, like, I will get through what I had planned in, like, 3 minutes, and then I just sit there and go, like, I don't know what to do anymore. That's why I usually, like, if I have to do an ASMR or something, I will usually do it recorded, because otherwise I will get 10 minutes in the stream and be like, I want to go watch TV now. That's why, like, I have to do bits. Like, if it's like an hour of cherry noises, I can do that. Because I have, like, a timestamp, and I have, like, a thing, like, you're expecting only that the whole time. But yeah, some people get relaxed by it, so it works both ways. Yeah. But I gotta keep going. Anyways. Think about the cherry noises one that people were trying to break you. Yeah, that was entertaining me.
5 months of membership.
Thank you,
I'm
Stella.
glad I was able to find you, Ashery.
Ew, I went so fucking e-girl kawaii.
No
Thank you.
Glad you're here, Bri.
I'm cringe. Thank you, Stella. Thank you for the 25 months. Thank you. I'm gonna go with I think this one, the one on the right, I think did numbers wise one of the best. So I'm just gonna go by numbers. Yeah. I had a lot of fun doing this one. Yeah, that makes sense. Favorite cherry emote. Ooh, I'm gonna say Wheeze. Cause everyone, oh, what the fuck? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Favorite cherry noise. Keyboard smash words. Wah. Yeah, makes sense. that makes sense. I do love that my greeting, I couldn't think of anything, so it's just Dutch for hi.
Take the money, Brie. Don't
And
ask
then
questions.
I won't. Thanks, Mercury. Thank you. Thank you for the 2 months. And then I went to Brie and I was like, I still can't think of a greeting. I'm doing hoy again. Fuck it. Favorite cherry bit. Have a cherry good day. 2, who was that milkman joke? I love that. I mean, this one obviously couldn't be transferred over, but I love that the milkman joke didn't, that's like the only one that didn't move to the Brie account. Like, both of these are still here. I mean, technically these started as Brie bits, I'm pretty sure. But they just got like these were my bits as Brie before, and then when I went to Cherry, it became like Cherry and community bits. But the milkman joke was lost to time. The milkman was oh god, what the fuck was it? Yeah, what was the bit even? I know I would just keep talking about the milkman as like, oh my god, you had to be there. And I would talk about like a bit a so-called story that I would discuss on stream. But obviously I never discussed it on streams. So, like, every time a new chatter would come in, I would just be like, oh my god, dude, you had to be there. Like, oh my god, if you go back and like, the story might be, you know, maybe there was like a cut, it got edited out, so you couldn't be there, but you know, it was so good. Yeah, you just had to be there. It's such a stupid fucking bit. It became a noodle incident. What's a noodle incident? Anyways, I'm gonna say, who was that? Wow! Bum bum. See, I'm one of the weirdos who knew you before Cherry, and I eventually found Cherry, but my brain never connected the two until the end. I was even wondering for quite a time where Brie had went. Yeah, that's another mistake that I made, where when I left as Brie, my first thought, more than anything, was I want for the people that won't end up finding me as Cherry to have closure and know that I was going out happy and satisfied, so they don't think that I was just like miserable or anything like that, and like just like fucking having a breakdown and then quitting because of that. I want them to think that I was going off to do better things, so like it's like a good season finale. But the problem is that because of that, the reason that I gave for graduating was that I decided to focus full-time on rigging so that I would stop burning the candle at both ends, and I could focus on rigging so I could finally take a break and take on less work and be more responsible and physically and mentally healthy. And people believed that. People took that as genuine because it was too good of an excuse, and so no one thought to look for me because it just made sense. And I was like, I'm sorry, because everyone was so proud of me for leaving, because they're like, whoa, that's really good, because I know that you have a problem with taking on too much work, so making such a big decision to leave this job just so you can take some time off and, you know, prioritize yourself and your health, that must have been such a hard thing to do, but I'm so proud you did it. And I was like, thanks, and then I went on and fucking streamed fucking 17 times a week while rigging twice as much, trying to keep up 2 fucking accounts as well as a imploding corpo. Good God. Like so many people messaged me because they were so proud of me, and I was like, no. Yeah, it's so sad to see you go, but it's great to know you're going to be doing so much better mentally. And I was like, Yeah, come up with a shittier lie next time. Yeah, will do. Yeah, next time I graduate, guys. Yeah. Which, you know, next week, right? It depends on how mean you guys are to me. It's just why VTuber reviewers have trust issues. I've learned! She's in a better place now. I legit did not think you were changing VTuber handles until suddenly a short of familiar sounding socks with a cat or fox with a cat named Socks came out. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Cause I was really worried about the people that wouldn't find me, and I wanted them to have closure. And so I made a good excuse. Save die next to your chat. Shut up, Dino! You're gonna stress them out. Vivid Sherry. Wait. Where's the brie option? Is that my tequila cover? After 8 awards won by Cherry Lupina, the Cherry Lupina International Trophies click comes to an end. There's still plenty to do here, so make sure to check out all the apps on the desktop. This is so cute. I want to go through these, and I probably will. However, it's been 3.5 hours, and I can feel my throat like closing up because I've been talking too much, and just reading messages will make it worse because I had the karaoke today as well, and I did not warm up for that. So yeah, I apologize for not going through the messages. I probably will, and also cry during it. Yeah, if I read all of them out loud, it will just kill my voice. But yeah. What does the fox say? Oh yeah, no, we can go do that. I love Sam self-promoting his stuff and he's really funny to me. Hold on. I am the storm that is approaching and crouching below isolation. God, it's such a good video. The problem, so I have a habit where some of my hiccups aren't hiccups, but they're more like stims. Like I don't notice that I'm doing them. They just come out, and so sometimes in certain moments I will hiccup a lot. Like if people mention the word hiccup in chat, like after I've been hiccuping, I will usually hiccup again because I'll see it and my brain like subconscious will go, oh yeah, hiccup, and then I will hiccup, and I'm making a conscious like fucking like I'm pushing down the hiccup right now because I can feel it. Anyways, so now because I watched that video so much, genuinely every time that I go to sing,
Man, it's been a trip down memory lane hearing you talk about the history of Cherie now that you're free from NDA woes.
Cherie.
It was a joy watching you as Cherie, and it's
Thank
a joy
you.
watching you now as yourself. Much love and
Thank you,
good vibes
Philip.
as
Thank
always.
you.
Bri.
Thank you, Philip. Thank you for the donut. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but now whenever I sing or I hear Bury the Light, I subconsciously hiccup right at that moment. And I don't do it on purpose. It's just it's in my brain. Speaking of hiccup, where's the other one that I really like? Hold on. Where's the Doom one? Or is it not on YouTube? Anyways. The permanent, oh, they're not permanent. Damn, unfortunate. A cat goes moo, cow goes home. I was saying it, but then I went into the correct one, which means I don't think that I was doing that on purpose. I think I was just singing. I genuinely was just saying words. And I didn't realize that I was saying cat goes mew. Cat goes moo, cow goes honk, bird goes tweet, and mouse goes squeak. Up a hill, and an elephant goes toot. I haven't learned any more words since then. Ducks say quack, and fish go blub, and the seal goes ow, ow, ow. But there's one thing, and no one knows. What does the fox say? Stupid, fucking stupid. I hate you so. Fuck you. What the fox say? What-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dow. What-ba-da-ba-ba-dow. What-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-dow. What the fox say? Pee-pee-poo-poo. Pee-pee-poo. Pee-pee-poo-poo. Pee-pee-poo-poo. Pee-pee-pee-pee-pee-pee-pee-pee-poo. I love the hat there still. What the fox say? Hoi, 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 hoi. I love that it's just you clicking the thing. Yeah, I remember you asking for the clip too. I remember that. Oh god! Oh my god! I fell with a deceased person! Oh my god! What the fuck? What does the fox say?
Secret of the fox, ancient mystery. Somewhere deep in the woods,
Victory Royale, yeah, for
know you're hiding. Will we ever know?
Unforgettable.
What do you say?
Bet your note. Hell yeah. Pop off king.
You're my guardian angel, hiding in the woods. What is your sign? Will we ever know? I want to know.
And look, it's my death art. Gross. No, you're at 3.74th, Sam. God, update the video. Anyways, and then you put all those roses on your pixie dress. That one wasn't intended. I just really like flowers. I really like pink, and I really like flowers, and I really like pink flowers. We add the salmon mix added now. Ooh, true. Yeah, you got updated now. Okay, I'm satisfied. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. Okay, no more self promo. Okay. Anyways, my voice hurts. My throat hurts. I keep doing the Mean Girls. No, why is it the Mean Girls? No, it's the Legally Blonde, like snap and or bend and snap thing. I keep doing that. Flicking with my hands. Anyways, I'm sorry. I've been doing this for years. I keep bringing it up. It's fine. I just am confused that I am doing it. I'm going to leave. I always say this every Sunday. I'm like, I'm gonna have a stream schedule set up for later tonight. I'm gonna go do that. I'm not. It's time I be honest with you guys. I'm not. I won't stream tomorrow. I think I've accidentally set up a routine for myself where it's Sunday. I don't make my schedule because it's like, it's Sunday. I already have a schedule. And then Monday rolls around and I still haven't made a schedule and I go, well, I haven't made a schedule, so I guess I'm not going to stream today. And then I take that day off. So it's ended up that way. So I will see you guys on Tuesday. it always happens, and sure. Someone told me in Cherry's lore she died tripping and stabbing herself, and then she reincarnated. That makes sense for her. But thank you, Sushivola. Thank you for the 25. And be my frequent member. Thank you.
Underscore Briat Headpat colon.
Elisa's consistency? Exactly.
Colon underscore Briat Headpat.
Look, I have consistency in my no consistency, just like how you can consistently know that if I have a big stream planned, like my GFE stream, or like a silly, wacky, out there, silly, quirky idea, it will get canceled at least once. Because I get so terrified and anxious that I almost throw up before, and I go, I'm sorry guys, I'm really sick, and then I don't stream it, and then I put it off another 2 months. It's pretty consistent. Yes, I'm inconsistent about me streaming sometimes, but I'm consistently inconsistent. You're welcome. Anyways, I'm so pretty. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at I look so good in a ponytail. I think it's my favorite hairstyle. Like, yeah, this is cute, but like this has like a vibe to it. I will forever remember button sorting stream, the most canceled stream so far, I think. I only canceled that one once. And then said I would do it, eventually. It's only been canceled once. Man, when you're actually sick, we'll never believe you now. Well, I'm gonna be honest, chat. I do sometimes lie to you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I do it in real life too to other people. Because sick is my overall something's wrong thing. So sometimes when I say that I'm sick, it's not that I have food poisoning or that my tummy hurt or something like that. It could also be that sometimes I feel like death, that I keep crying, or like I just don't want to because I haven't left my bed because I'm bed rotting. You know, I still consider it sick. It's just instead of physical things, it's that my brain hurts. And I don't like getting into it because going, sorry guys, I just can't right now because my brain wants to kill me. That's just a really depressing thing to put.
Can't believe shed lie about hating me.
I've never lied about that, Sam. Yeah. So, like, sometimes I'm sick. Like, I am sick. And then sometimes, it's because I feel like death. Because I don't know, I just don't want to get into it. Although I have learned that when people say sick, a lot of people assume like contagious sick, when I've not once in my life meant contagious sick. Mainly because I think I'm contagious sick very, very rarely. And if I do, like I specifically go, oh yeah, I have like COVID or I have the cold or something like that. Like it's I don't know, whenever I say sick, it's always like, nah, this is a me issue. I just don't worry about it. But I know like Kami has like the phobia of throwing up, and apparently like people going like, oh, I'm sick, like freaks her out because she's like, shit, I'm gonna get sick and then have to throw up. And I never really thought about that. But anyways, but yeah, that's also when I talk about how like I get a lot more emotional when I'm sick on stream. Usually it's because when I get on stream and I'm sick, it's because I am sad and emotional, not because I have like an actual disease. Sometimes I do, but usually you can hear it, because I'll usually be just like more sniffly, but it's not sniffly like tear sniffly. It's like sniffly, and also I'm coughing a lot, you know? And usually I complain a lot more. Like if I'm sick and it's like body sick, I will just sit there and complain about my head hurting the entire time because it's the only thing I can think about. Anyways, I don't know. I always feel bad because like I care so much about mental health, and I care so much about being very transparent about it, but I still have my own faults where it's like I feel really bad saying, oh yeah, I'm taking mental health day, because I feel like that's like cringe, even though I know it's not. And if anyone else did, I'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. But if I do it, that's gross, and I feel really bad. I feel like hypocritical or something. Anyways, remember one of your last streams for going Copro? You had the redeem to extend stream, entire chat funneled points to people via Rick Bass. Really good time. No, it wasn't extend stream. It was end stream. Everyone pulled points specifically to end the fucking stream. Pizza with or without pineapple? I think that... I'm not gonna say that. That's mean. I like it with pineapple, but specifically you take the pineapple off and you just eat the pineapple because it's really sweet. Or you just put the pineapple away, and then you eat the pizza because it now has sugar on it. But also, I don't think it matters that much. Just eat the pizza. Who cares? You know? I'm gonna leave now. I will see you guys Tuesday. Yeah? Yeah. Bye! Bring you later! Bye! Just put the pizza in the bag, brush. Bye! I'm not gonna raid because I don't want to open the window again. So go free and find your own stream. Bye! I'm fucking waving at the screen again. Bye! Guys, I'm still looking at I'm so fucking pretty. Why is it not? There we go. Dude, I'm so fucking cute. Good God. I love ponytails. Oh my God. Sorry. Bye.